Why do you need a moat?
To protect your sandcastle.
Yeah.
This is why only men make sandcastles.
That's right.
Is that why?
This is because they
made
figure
many a
the sandcastle is the perfect metaphor for their life. They work hard, build something, and then a woman comes along and it gets washed away. Would you care to? Do you have any pet peeves from the past or from now?
Well, yeah, I do have some new pet peeves, things I'm constantly irritated at, and you got to purge this stuff. I'm a little bit upset with Red Bull alcohol drinks. I don't know why drunks now need to have energy. I can't. Just when that idiot just went away. No, but he has a little bit more spirit now. I want to be.
Christy, you want to weigh in? That's your new drink, right?
Red Bull and vodka. No, I drank it in Vegas just because it was.
Because it was there.
Yeah, and it was 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, we've got it here, too.
I want to be fully awake when I'm vomiting behind a dumpster.
Yeah.
Getting tired of people who give driving directions and include useless information.
Yeah.
You know, you ask, you want to get to my house? Get on 39th. You're going to go by that Chevron station. Do you turn there? No, just go by it. Well, then don't bring it up. Don't bring up the Chevron. It's confusing. How do you get to your house? We know the Home Depot is? Yeah. It's right next to the Arby's? Okay. Do you turn there? No, you're just going to see it. What am I running errands for you now? I got this one the other day. You're going to see a water tower. Now, you're going to feel like you went too far. Let's leave my feelings out of this, shall we? We don't have to gauge my emotional response when we're doing MapQuest. I love this one. My driveway's on the right. You're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. You are going to miss it. You couldn't find my driveway if it was attached to your forehead. You're too stupid to get to my house, is essentially. Why don't you move to a less condescending address? Can you do that for me?
Eyebrow dandruff. That's disgusting. Is that a thing?
I'm not proud of it.
Why would you bring that up on the air?
I didn't. It was Christy did. It was said in confidence off the air.
Yeah.
Don't ever say eyebrow dandruff in front of a potential lover.
No.
Hey, look, ladies, if I'm on top, you might get sprinkled on.
Well,
Let it snow.
if you're on top, I'll just let everybody else finish that.
Oh, I see. If you're on top, you got about eight seconds to live. Is that it?
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. Everybody, here we go. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 roll. Okay, let's back them up. Here we go. Oh, there's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, wheels on a big rig. Okay, just the even numbers. Oh, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wheels on a big ring. Yeah. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, just the odd numbers. Here we go. Oh, there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 wheels. Oh, you're so smart in math. Yeah. Okay, well, how about Roman numerals, Mr. Smart Bob? Oh, there's I, V, I, V, X, I, wheels on a big ring, and they're rolling. Okay, get out your risk calculator. Let's divide the wheels by pi. Here we go. Oh, there's 3.14185551212901346800 and they're rolling. All right, we're gonna strive for the middle today, people.
Don't aim that high.
Okay. Hey, hi everybody. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
You doing kind of a low-key jazz thing?
Well, kind of a, this dumb thing keeps rolling along like a big rig. And here we are, July 30th, 2020. Hello, Tom.
Chick.
Hello, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
Hello, Josh.
Hey, chick.
Hi, Willie.
Chick.
Ace. My dirty.
I guess Pat's there, but I can't see him.
I don't know.
Here.
There he is. He's a voice from the past. He's in purgatory.
That's in the other building, and the camera link appears to be.
ain't got no picture up yet.
You look good.
Thank you.
The shot. There it is.
Can't see him.
Christy will have news, and I'll have sports,
She's working on it, I promise.
such as it is. And let me ask you a question. How do you feel about college football in March? How do you feel about that? We'll talk about it.
March
gonna talk
Madness.
Yeah, March Madness, basketball, football, the whole thing.
All at the same time?
Why not?
Whatever works at this point. That's our mission statement. Thank you very much. Happy to be here. As Chick pointed out, 30 July 2020. That's the news portion of our program. Although we do have some interesting stuff coming up today. And oddly enough, we have our third lost prosthetic leg story.
It's an epidemic.
And
Wow.
there's a fourth, but I'm saving that one for tomorrow.
Don't they have enough
Wow.
trouble? Can't
right.
they keep track of these things?
Do we need a better glue? I don't know what.
Well, I think it's suction. Isn't it suction?
Couldn't you
Fake leg week.
Yeah, couldn't, like I said yesterday, but if you've got a fake leg, I mean, couldn't you see those guys with their chains in their wallets? Wouldn't you do the same thing?
I know what fake hips. You know what?
Chain in.
Don't you know what fake hips are called? they're Arsenio's. But I don't know what.
It's not actually hip, you see.
I love Arsenio stuff.
I thought Arsenio's was a breakfast cereal. Arsenio's.
Arsenio's. Why did somebody do that?
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
That's a great name. I've always liked him. We have lots of interesting stuff coming up today. But as I said, if you were listening yesterday, we had, oddly enough, 2 stories about lost prosthetic limbs that were found. Mm-hmm. We learned that these things are really expensive, $20,000 plus.
Yes.
Well, what would you pay for a... If
Titanium's
you're
not
missing
cheap.
a leg, what are you going to pay for it?
I don't know.
20 grand.
It's $300 out of pocket, $20,000 if you have insurance.
Yeah, it costs $1.98 to make them. But
I'm sure they're very sophisticated, and judging by the fact that in many of these cases they're lost in the water, they must be stainless steel. I'm guessing, so that ups the cost a little bit. But
I thought about this lady who had found one in the lake. They found it in the lake.
all right,
Wouldn't you have to have your legs in the air for a fake leg to go overboard?
let's not discuss the possible.
Yeah, that's possible.
Isn't that possible?
The hows and whys we don't have to go over.
Speaking of
Was the
life-
ski still attached to it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of
the
life,
one
little-
guy fell off while on a
Skydiving.
parachute jump.
well, that makes sense.
And then they have the other one they found in the Merrimack River, which is amazing. The divers found it.
Merrimack River?
We'll find out more about this. And again, I confess, honestly, I thought that
I'm doing my own show. I'm having a great time.
there's no need to have it mesh with anything we're talking about. I always thought that Jethro Tull, the band, Ian Anderson, I just for some reason thought he had a peg leg for a while there.
Why?
Up like
Well,
that.
it's pre-internet. You don't really see a lot of pictures of the rock stars back in the day.
His big thing was standing on one leg like a flamingo.
Right.
Yeah, standing on the one leg with the flute. I thought, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That guy's got a peg leg.
He rocked it that way.
He played flute, right?
Yeah, of course.
You know how there's that Terminator movie where the woman had a gun instead of a leg?
Yeah.
Would have been pretty cool. He had a flute instead of, he did have a peg leg and he just pops the flute off.
That's cool.
Oh, that would be.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Wow. Grabbing the old flute leg. Flute leg
Flute
break.
leg.
Flute leg.
Flute leg. I'm sorry, you had something over there breaking?
No, you know how this just give you a little snapshot into Chick McGee's life. You know, we've been talking about how long about this Cutco guys and their scissors and they
Years,
hooked us
literally.
all up with
Right.
knives and everything. Well, I was unpacking my knife yesterday.
Uh-oh.
And as Tom would say, I almost sliced my finger off. All right. That's what I get for being happy about a knife. There you go.
And the cardboard sheath that they come in, warnings galore.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's the culture we live in.
That's
That really
right.
is a flesh-colored
Oh,
bandit.
yeah.
You can
that is.
tell.
This, I think that might, Ace and I might be able to share Band-Aids. I think that's pretty close to Ace, too. Yeah, don't you think?
No, that's much lighter than
No?
Ace.
Is it? Okay.
Let's not review this. I see this as somehow ending with a call to my lawyer. Well, all is well. I'm glad that you didn't cut yourself too badly.
And then I had to go to the BMV with the bleeding finger. They don't like that, by the way.
There's a Pat Godwin right there. We've got the camera. Are the
We have a
cameras up and
picture.
running now, Ace? Okay, so we may be broadcasting this baby
Yes,
out
we're
on
good.
out on the YouTube. Happy to get that done. Christy, you got any teasers over there?
Yeah, coming up, we have. When I pulled this story, I thought it said Indian teens discovered near Mars, and I went, "Wow!"
Oh, that's quite a discovery. Yeah.
You buried the
But I had my thumb over the word asteroid, so they found an asteroid near Mars. But
and it's heading for Earth.
yes, well,
Is this something that adults should discover?
Yeah, why are the Goonies on this?
This sounds like the beginning of.
The Spielberg movie.
Yes.
And a 10-year-old today in India discovered that the Earth is going to be exploding in 2 weeks.
By the way, can I just say once and for all, the Goonies, they need to edit out the truffle shuffle part of that movie. Because as a chubby kid at summer camp, boy, did I. Hey, do the truffle shuffle.
Aw.
Hey, Griswold, do the truffle shuffle.
Oh, boy.
And then you do it. You do it.
And you do it to make friends. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
you do.
you
Yeah,
bet.
sure.
Is there a compilation of all the oddball dances from various TV shows? Remember the lawsuit last year?
no.
Yeah, from Fresh Prince of
Yeah.
Bel-Air. What's the
Do the dab or what? was
Carlton.
Carlton.
Yeah.
Carlton.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is there a
Not
compilation of
unusual
all
to
those random? I mean, the greats like the Freddie.
me. The greats.
God, no one
Great.
knows about the Freddie but you.
What is it going to take for us to get through to you that no one knows what you're talking about 90% of the time?
Yeah.
If you know anything about the British invasion, Freddie and the Dreamers, one of the great bands.
Most people weren't born yet.
A footnote at that.
Most people weren't born when Shakespeare was around, but they still are familiar with.
Well, they don't sit around and talk
the
about it ad
scope,
nauseum
Okay.
unless you're taking a class.
Yeah, okay. So, what's the name of that dance, Willie?
I don't care.
The truffle shuffle.
The truffle shuffle.
It's not
Now,
a
This
dance.
is your fault.
Can you do it?
Willie?
No, I was just saying that it's when they make a little fat kid rub his belly together and go, look at me, I'm fat. Now you're asking me to do it.
So it is kind of a
Listen,
dance. I'm
it's
just
not a
asking. You
dance.
brought
It's
it
a
up, not
form
me.
of
What's
bull-
going on here?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cry on the air.
I
No,
know
don't
it.
cry
I
on
know
the air.
it.
Don't- don't-
It's
don't.
only a matter of time before he makes you
We've
cry.
all cried on the air.
Oh, wait a minute. This important announcement.
Oh, the shame of it.
The shame of it.
Father, I'm ashamed to show my face in public.
Willie's afraid to show his face in public. Father,
Is that the little cat?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one where the kangaroo and the mouse are
that's your favorite
That's so good.
Warner Brothers cartoon.
one good cartoon? Coming up, we have an update on the chicken lady from yesterday.
And we have monkeys taking over Thailand.
Again,
Macaques. These macaques.
I forget the chicken lady.
the chicken lady.
The woman who thought she
there's
was a chicken?
This was published in a distinguished scientific journal, actually.
Blew up the chicken lady late last night.
What a great song.
And there's a name for this. It's zoo something, zoosphronia. What is it?
Yeah, what is it? Look it up.
It's when you think you're an animal, and there are only a handful of documented cases in the zoanthropy. It's called. There are only a handful of cases. This lady genuinely thought she was a chicken, and it's just sort of making the scientific journals. So we'll find out about that. Also, we never got to this story yesterday, and I had this all ready to go.
You played it enough yesterday and we didn't get to the story?
Just played the beginning. I
I don't
teased
understand
it.
what story did that go with?
Well, that's the surprise now.
Well, no, I have the stories and I'm looking at what we didn't do.
Surprise. I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Last I checked, I was supposed to read the news. I have the world's oldest active pilot. She's
That's
not a
it.
DJ.
No, she's a pilot. The song isn't called DJ of the
You're
airwaves.
not thinking the way Tom thinks, Christy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. The word pilot is in the headline, and the word pilot is in this song.
Pilot of the airwaves means you're a disc jockey.
How about Take Me to the Pilot, Elton John?
That would work. Yeah, that's the pilot of a boat, though. Right?
Well,
If you feel
so if you're a pilot of a radio or a
That is
pilot of a
real.
boat, what
on
difference
proud.
does it make?
I'm here in your prison
Bottom three pilots. Do you have the,
like a coin in your man. I am dented.
do you have the music? No, bottom three pilots. Ready?
Bottom three pilots. Amelia
Bottom three.
Earhart.
Number one.
Amelia Earhart.
Pontius.
Pontius, yeah, that's true.
Well, that's not fair.
Starts and ends there.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Temple. Stone Cold Temple.
Light.
Number 2, Earhart.
Yeah, she didn't
Bad
do well.
pilot. I'm sorry.
I'm not a fan of the pilot light.
If you get lost at sea, you're a bad pilot. Are there?
I just asked Pat yesterday. Pat's moving to his new apartment, and I said, "Do you have a gas or electric heat?" Pat responds, "I don't know."
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you go in your apartment yesterday?
Yeah, I did. It's nice.
Is it?
Yeah, real nice.
Oh, very nice.
Not for long.
Did you find out? Did you?
Wait a minute.
Did you find out if it was gas or electric or?
It's
both?
electric. Yeah.
Just electric heat. Okay,
Oh,
very
yeah,
good.
that's the most
electric.
That's the most
It's electric.
efficient. Yeah.
Well, I mean that way he won't have to.
All new appliances.
Have
It's
it.
nice.
I don't want to see Pat lighting a pilot light. Anybody see the?
I don't think anything has a pilot light anymore. I think they might be outlawed. I'm not
Did
sure.
anybody see the woman trying to set her boyfriend's car on fire?
About she blows herself up,
She
basically.
blows herself into the next car
Yes.
for sure. Yeah.
Pours gasoline in it, folks. Gasoline mixes with air and then explodes.
What do
okay.
you mean if anybody saw it? I showed it to you. See how he is?
No, I know. I was
And it
sitting
was-
You were
here when
sitting
that
right
happened.
there. Hey, Tom, look at this. And
I
now,
was
hey, did you guys see this?
addressing other people besides you.
Oh, God.
There are others listening. In fact, they're listening with
Well, they were
Not for
listening.
long.
a lot more.
There's others listening. The only person not listening is you.
Okay, let's see now.
Out of the mouths of babes.
Shade.
We have a lot to get to today. Coming up, by the way, we also have a new world record, a couple good ones today.
Nope, that's not true.
What do you mean
That's
it's
not true.
They're not good.
No, the closest thing we have is something involving a bike. That's the closest thing we have to a genuine world record.
Yeah, it involves circumnavigating the globe on a bike.
Yeah, because now that they've made it,
you know
now that
something?
they've made it, so what?
You couldn't circumnavigate the township.
What
on
does
a bike.
that mean? Why? You are the biggest critic and you've never done any of this stuff. What does that
I have a
mean?
bike. I ride it all the time.
Oh.
All right. I want to talk to you about erectile dysfunction. How about that? Okay. Say, and maybe there's a lot of bad stuff going on in the world right now. We all know that. But if you've lost your mojo, maybe at least you can get that back. That's where Roman comes in. R-O-M-A-N. It's R-O-M-A-N. Excuse me. Roman is a pharmaceutical distributor. They've got the good stuff. You know what I'm talking about. You've been seeing it advertised on TV, et cetera, et cetera. Roman, it's easy to talk about it because you deal with a real doctor, and it's all done on your phone or on your computer. You log on. You go to GetRoman.com/Wood. You complete a free online visit with a USA licensed physician, and after you get that free online evaluation, if you are indeed a candidate for one of these pharmaceuticals, guess what? Free 2-day shipping. The whole process very straightforward, very simple, and discreet with GetRoman.com/Wood. Erectile dysfunction, tough to deal with, tough to tackle. Not anymore. And once again, the key, it's discreet. No one's going to have to know about it but you. And you can get part of your life back. Check it out. GetRoman.com/Wood if approved. Also, something brand new. You get $15 off your first order of ED treatment. Once again, that's GetRoman.com/Wood. Check it out today. You got nothing to lose. GetRoman.com/Wood. $15 off. And remember that free 2-day shipping and that free exam with that physician. That's how this works, okay? GetRoman.com/Wood. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Also coming up...
And the world record with the bike circumnavigating the globe, what do they do about the water?
On a boat.
Go on. So are they pedaling in place on a boat?
Yeah, they get a stationary bike for those.
Yeah, this is legit. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I was way off.
The toughest part of that, I think, would be being with the same person on the bike.
It's not a tandem bike, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
But he poo-pooed it. When we come back, we'll find out what I'm talking about. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans. Padoom, 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 and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Mark Allison here with you on a Thursday morning. It is July 30th, 2020. Thanks so much for joining us here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Al Jackson going to be joining us later this morning from Denver, Colorado, zooming in. We'll find out what Al's been up to during the week. And I'm sure he'll have a nice quiz for Tom to get him a little more street, a little more hip and urban. It's always possible. You never know. It could happen. And you'll be here with us, right? That's the way it works. Bob and Tom 24/7. More of the show coming up.
I'm Mark Allison with your Bob and Tom Entertainment News from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. Garth Brooks wants to permanently take himself out of contention for the Country Music Association Entertainer of the Year Award. The CMA says not so fast. He's not allowed to do that. Brooks asking the voting members to do it anyway. He said during an online press conference yesterday he feels lucky with 7 wins. He says after he won last year, he faced a lot of criticism, making winning not that fun. Brooks asking the voting membership not to vote for him. The second round ballot goes to members tomorrow. The CMA Awards traditionally held in November. Elvis Presley fans making the trip to Memphis, Tennessee for Elvis.
Oh, how I do get sentimental about me carefree days as a lad. We never had toys that were store-bought. We would improvise with things that we had. We made forts out of cardboard boxes. Yardsticks were swords or were spears. But of all these things, none gave the hours of fun like me mother's gigantic brassiere. Oh, me mother's gigantic brassiere. It was of the finest label, canvas, lace, and stainless cable. Me mother's gigantic brassiere. Yeah! Oh, I leapt from the roof of the garage, though I was but 6 or 7 years. Oh, I would have broke me back, but I clung fast to the straps of me mother's gigantic brassiere. Oh, me mother's gigantic brassiere. Wing nuts, cleats, and spoiler, brass grommets, and cup holder on me mother's gigantic brassiere. We tied the bra between 2 trees. The neighbor boys, they did declare. We ended the attack with 6 pumpkins and 2 cats flung from me mother's gigantic brassiere. Oh, me mother's gigantic brassiere. Delicate flower appliques, 8-track tape and safety chains on me mother's gigantic brassiere. One time we used it to slow down our dragster or parasail behind our boat. Then there was the time it was used to airlift an injured skier off a treacherous mountain slope. But most I think of my father's pride when wash day it was done, as he hoisted it up the telephone pole to billow in the sun. Oh, me mother's gigantic brassiere. With an awning and screen door, could sleep 2 family of 4. It's me mother's gigantic brassiere. Oh, me mother's gigantic brassiere. Reinforced hydraulic winch, reflective tape, and 3-point hitch on me mother's gigantic brassiere.
Bob and Tom.
Yeah. Bob and Tom 24/7.
I just went on a date with one girl, and she was wearing a skirt and a pair of jeans under the skirt. Like she was trying to say, hey, Matt, here's 2 things you're not getting into tonight.
So back to your bedroom, Christy. We've decided you need to remove the crucifix from the room. I think you should just go all out.
Go all out and do what?
Well, as soon as you open the door, disco ball.
Right.
Yeah.
Condom machine right there on the wall.
Incense.
You know, even better, Tom, one of those little machines that dispenses cologne.
No, like one of them is condoms. The next is French ticklers.
Oh, yeah.
Something that looks like a cat toy. You know.
Right.
And then.
Yeah.
I think we've done all the damage we can do.
Oh, no.
And then, I know. Start it. And then a little button you walk over, press it, and you hear your chick going, "Are you ready?"
Are you ready? 622 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Christy Lee has the forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Showers and thunderstorms today. Look for a high of 80. Cloudy tonight down to 67. Mix of sun and clouds 80 tomorrow. 74 now.
Thank you very much, Christy. Be listening for your shot at some super hard big cash. Coming up. Hello.
Right.
Test. Oh, we're here. Hi. Very nice to see everybody.
Hi.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
How about you?
Thank you very much. That's Chick McGee. There's Ace. I'm Tom. We're in the big room along with. Look at that handsome man over there. My son Willie through the glass. I'm sorry. That's Josh Arnold. I can see him right there. He's in the big room with us. The IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair. Steven Singer reminding you, hey, how about some jewelry right now?
He's working that tea. He's steeping his tea. He looks like an evil criminal in a superhero movie, and he's explaining his plot.
Yes. I put my cat down just long enough to steep my tea.
Millions of people watch television every night, which is why I will be taking over the airwaves.
That's right.
So you've switched to tea now.
For $12 billion. Oh.
Let's see. Oh, that's the voice of Christy Lee in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom.
Hello.
And then we have Pat Godwin. Hey, Pat. Good to see you. Pat, is your moving day tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, it's very exciting. And
you guys are wearing the same shirts, for those of you not on YouTube.
This is Tom's shirt, actually.
Oh, nice.
That's one of my rejects.
No.
You know, I don't know if it's him mentioning it or the way he chuckles when he says it. That's hurtful.
That was a brand new shirt I gave him a while back there.
Brand new? Patty's got a brand new shirt.
I mean, when I gave it to you, it was brand new. It's a perfect shirt. It's khaki. It's got 2 pockets, Velcro in the pockets. I think I'm in heaven with that shirt. It's got everything a man needs.
Absolutely. You ever thought of a fanny pack? To utilize a fanny pack? No?
I told you I can't stand.
He will not do it.
It's a list of things other people like that I don't.
A man bag? Messenger bag? No?
Nope, it'll never happen. Don't have a briefcase, never have. Never
Everything
can't stand
in the front
backpacks unless I'm camping.
Fanny pack less embarrassing if they called it something else, right?
Oh, yeah.
They called it a badass pouch or something.
Oh, yeah.
That'd work.
Maybe a hip pouch, maybe.
Anything with
the thing is, especially from a long distance, the fanny pack looks like some, Penthouse Magazine era Bush.
What? Wow, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going codpiece, but you went with them.
Yeah.
That's what
I remember there was a certain NFL team that when they designed the cheerleader uniforms, no one really thought it through, and it just looked like that big, thick Penthouse Bush.
Perfectly manicured triangle.
Just unfortunate.
Oh, boy.
I'm not a fan of that either.
Right.
But,
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of it either, Dad.
sorry.
Hang on a second. Here we go.
The shame of it is more than one of my tender years can face.
Poor little guy. I'm sorry, Willie.
Don't you have a list of random things that everyone likes that you can't stand?
Oh my
Sure
gosh!
you do.
Yeah,
I'd have to think about it.
Are you going out in public? I had to do that yesterday. Go out.
What happened?
Deal with license plates.
Oh yeah.
Still the same out there, Chick?
I mean, if it's in and out real quick. I had the number, everything. They come out, they take care of you. And everything. Boy, with the lady that helped me, man, sign it. She was not happy. Boy.
You know something? If you worked at the license branch, you'd be in prison because you would have shot someone on your first day.
I'm barely able to function. I realize you guys are all helping me by giving me a job.
I went there. I brought all the wrong paperwork, and the lady said, "Oh, we can fix this," and I was out in 10 minutes.
You didn't have Tammy, so.
Well, the lady I had was fantastic, and God bless her. They did a great job.
Actually, Chick, I will say, last time I went to the DMV, I brought one of the wrong things. The person would not help me, and I was like, I kind of need to get this today. Can we make it work? And she was like, no. But then I was able to get to the bank and back in like the 10 minutes or whatever I had before they closed.
Yeah.
And then I got the station next to the person that said no to me, and then this person was very nice, and I had the satisfaction of just getting my ID, and I was just right next to the person that was mean to me. Felt great.
What a great experience.
Felt great.
It's like anything else.
Subjective.
There's some nice people. There's some, someone came in and they had to deal with me. They'd be treated with respect and polite.
They had to deal with
me. You, and they'd be
I'm just a monster.
You'd be the clerk everyone hated.
That's exactly
Oh,
right.
did you get crab ass?
I'd be Tammy. I know. I'm lucky to be alive. I understand that.
Okay, well,
Want to do some sports?
Not really.
We got a mess
What,
over here.
what other stuff is it that you don't like that everybody else likes? I don't like crayons.
You know what? I don't care for Josh. How about that?
One of the nicest guys in this building. Just don't ever follow him. Don't ever follow him into a men's room.
I don't care for Mr. Arnold.
Processing this new info.
Josh is a urinal talker.
I thought you said he was a urinary. I'm like, what?
That sounds like a fancy name for a bathroom assistant.
Right, he's a urinary.
I was a urinary at the hotel downtown.
Josh walks in any random men's room. Hey, anybody in there? Want to hear my opinion about something? Go ahead, ask me.
I went into the bathroom.
You know what I'm holding in my hand right now?
There's no
That's
urinary.
interesting that you think I'm a urinal talker. I'm a urinal talker here because the door's open and Godwin's standing right there, and we chat.
Chat a lot, yeah.
And then yesterday I was in the stall and Willie was at the urinal and we chatted. But
you know the way you have
so you're 2 for 2 is what you're saying.
here at work, but if I'm at an airport,
hey, where are you flying to? I tapped your foot.
Hey, what's your ETA, buddy?
usually keep my mouth shut.
You guys want to grab a few LeBlanc Blues after this?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Can you imagine if you were in some kind of time travel and you just happen to land in an airport bathroom and you hear some guy, you assume he's talking to you, not knowing that cell phone technology has arrived. How nervous you'd be. What? Just traveled in time forward 50 years. And
well, that's where the urinary
this guy's
comes
mighty
in.
friendly.
Yeah, that's where your urinary comes in.
The urinary comes in and goes, excuse me, sir, he's talking on his cell phone.
Yes.
Thank you, urinary.
Can I help you with your penis? Things like that. The urinary would come in.
Can I help you with your penis?
That's right.
Oh, piss boy.
No, he's a urinary. He's
urinary, please.
Yes.
No,
He's got his degree on the wall. Went to the Flushing School of Urinary
I went
Arts.
to urinary school.
You ever go to some fancy place, like in a restaurant, you walk in, there's
They
a
have the
guy.
bathroom attendant.
Oh boy, never happy to see one of those.
Yeah, how late you're fishing around for a buck and you feel, God, man, what a crappy job by definition.
Right.
Yeah, it's sad.
What does that guy talk to his wife doing? How was your day today? Well,
The things they've
Mr.
heard.
Johnson from Amalgamated Incorporated must have had a rough day.
I'm sure there's guys that do it that love it. It's a form of therapy, I'm sure. They get you're right in there, you know?
But you're very vulnerable.
I'm saying I would never want to do that job, but I'm not. I don't know. I think it could kind of be a cool job.
Kids, go easy on your father when he gets home from work. It was enchilada day at the airport.
But Mom, yesterday was Taco Tuesday.
Dad,
I know.
Dad,
every day is something.
Dad, I think I'm going to go down and work at the factory. What? I was a urinary. My father was a urinary. You're going to be a urinary.
I don't want your urinary life.
It's not that. There's plenty of room for advancement.
Dad, one day I will be a fecalman.
Goals. It's nice to have goals, son.
You need to have them.
Yeah, that was the name of my high school team.
The Fecalman?
They called them the Fecalman.
The Fighting Fecalman.
Absolutely.
Not surprised.
Well, speaking of high school teams, it's time to...
Dodgers and Astros kept their tempers in check last night. Thank you very much. After that brushback, we'll have more about that in a minute. This one lasted 13 innings. Edwin Rios, a 2-run homer to send the Dodgers past the Astros 4-2.
So they didn't even need that second run. That rule now, Chick, in extra innings, they automatically
start on second base.
Right. That's only for this, or is that new in the MLB forever?
I think they're trying it out this year, and it might be forever.
I hope not.
Well, what do you hear about what they're going to do with double headers that only go 7 innings? The second game's only going to go 7 innings.
Play co-ed softball?
No, and then if it goes into extra innings, the pitching coach from your team gets to lob them to you. And then if it goes to 10 innings, it's T-ball.
Let's just start with a game is 3 innings and play 3 games a day. Why not take a final after every third? Dodgers pitcher Joe Kelly has been suspended for 8 games.
Do the joke you did yesterday. I was the only one that got that. See if Christy gets it.
I forget what
you said something when you said Joe Kelly.
Dodgers pitcher Joe Kelly. Go ahead.
Joe Kelly.
There you go.
Oh, I know who Joe Kelly is. He's the voiceover guy for a lot of radio stations.
Joe Kelly was a famous announcer.
Sure.
Like half the radio stations in a certain format had Joe Kelly.
Right.
Because he had this great, he's like Ace. He's got one of those. Hey.
I didn't realize that Joe Kelly was in trouble for mocking another player yesterday.
Oh.
I thought it was okay to mock adults playing Major League Baseball.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Are we
grabbing
all
your
a bunch
crotch?
of
Alex Bregman came to bat in the bottom of the 6th yesterday. Kelly, a 3-0 fastball behind Bregman's head. Bergman, yeah, jumped away to avoid being hit after hitting Carlos Correa. He struck him out. Kelly stuck his tongue out and made a face.
This is a problem?
He said something, too.
And the players exchanged words. Let me get to it, Ace. Which prompted the benches to clear. We need to give him like a sports segment so he gets off my back. The players exchanged words, prompted the benches to clear in the first incident of the season, crowding, breaking the league's rules. Kelly suspended Wednesday, though he's elected to appeal 8 games, as we said. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts suspended a game. Astros manager Dusty Baker fined an undisclosed amount. Game marked the first time teams had met since it was revealed. Houston, the only team in the history of Major League Baseball to steal signs, en route to a 2017 World Series. What?
So wait, I'm confused here. So you can't say words now to other.
He called him a name.
Oh, come on! What
He said,
name?
"Take that, you."
Ooh, really?
It really depends.
Do we know the nature
What
of
happened
the
next?
No. He called him a name, but he stuck his tongue out.
Yeah.
Major League Baseball said you can't do that.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, I don't get this. I never got why a bat flip was disrespectful. I always thought that was dumb.
Oh, that is disrespect. I actually think
What's
it is
his name?
disrespect.
Joey Bats, Batista. When he flipped that bat, that was the single best Major League Baseball moment in the history of the world.
Act like you've been there before.
No.
Oh,
I don't get it. I don't get it.
can't we all just get along?
No, we can't.
Nice?
Shut up. See how I did that?
I like shows where everyone's fighting. I like that.
Ironically, so then the guys in the Astros had to become Dodgers when the ball is hurtling at their head.
Haven't those guys heard sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never harm me?
Now,
What the hell's wrong with this
as
guy?
we said, and I was joking about the 3-inning game, but baseball players might not want to play 9 innings twice in one day during the pandemic, they're saying. Union head Tony Clark called Major League Baseball Deputy Commissioner Dan Halem. He's got just one baseball in his pocket. Barney Fife, one bullet. The players said they might want to consider shortened doubleheaders this year.
So the guy's name is Van Halen?
Dan
Halem.
Oh.
You need a cab. He's the guy.
Halem?
He's a hack.
Halem nearly killed us.
The union surveying members and may propose either 2 7-inning games for doubleheaders for a twin bill or 9 innings for the opener and 7 for the nightcap. Major League Baseball checking opinions, the owner and general manager levels, and the staff hopes for a decision by this Saturday to make a change or leave the rules the way they are. Now, remember, this is also, in extra innings, they start a runner at second base.
Yeah, well, they got it. The thing is, we have to have life go on, and so we can't just everything can't just stop. So if they have to make some adjustments, they have to make some adjustments. I will say this:
okay,
when you see the players spread out, they're kind of sitting in the stands.
Yeah,
looks kind of like a 1965 lunchroom sit-in.
It kind of does.
Oh my God! Willie? Can you talk to your father?
I mean, if you've been watching the news lately, they've been showing some old.
I try.
I'm not.
That's what I was thinking. Hey, this looks just like a civil rights sit-in.
Because see, the rest of the never mind. There's no point. There's no one that knows their history around here.
Is that your defense?
That's it?
No one's up on their history.
Wow, if we
are they banging the garbage drums? What do they call it? What were they banging? What do you call it? The garbage cans.
Garbage drums?
Garbage. I was thinking of the movie. I was thinking of the movie. Sorry, I don't know why that happened in my brain. I was thinking of the movie Bang the Drum Slowly. Robert De Niro, great baseball movie. No, probably too old.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's a good movie.
It's a great movie. It's a little unsettling to watch.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it?
That's a tough one.
To feel good.
Because they're banging the drum, you see, to tell them what the pitch is going to be, Christy. I don't know if you knew that.
The Big West Conference, which is out west.
Although, you know something, it's not unreasonable to assume that the Big West Conference could be anywhere.
Sure.
Stop it. The Big Ten's fine with 14 teams.
No, it's not.
Leave them alone.
No, I agree with Tom. That's
Every
wrong.
place, everywhere is west of somewhere.
Let me tell you something. The Pac-12.
So I think Tom's right.
Here's the problem. The Pac-10 changed their name to the Pac-12, and they put the pressure on the Big Ten. That's the problem. That's where it happened. If the Pac-10 would just say the Pac-10, and they had like 13 teams, or whatever they have.
So why are we the Big 14 then?
Here we go. I know. This might not be a popular opinion. I'm just going to say it once.
You hate babies.
Women I might think,
No, Josh.
I think Willie's saying something
Josh,
that we all agree
that's
with.
not true. Everyone knows I just hate Irish people. Moving on.
Oh, boy.
No, okay, here's the thing I'm
You know
going to
you're
say.
half Irish.
No, I'm going to say, no, that's the whole joke. Yes, I know. The point that I'm going to say is Dad, you get so mad about naming things. We are on a show right now called The Bob and Tom Show. Where is Bob?
It's a long legal issue.
No, I know it's a long legal issue, but I'm just saying you have this weird stance on this and just look around the room.
If you think that what I say about anything else applies to me, where have you been?
You should have invented don't do as I do, do as I say.
Yeah, I agree. I just think it's confusing for a kid coming up in the world. Why do they call it the Big Ten, Daddy? Well, because they're...
The Big West Conference postponing. It's official. All fall sports through the end of the calendar year.
Oh, okay.
The conference will determine later if conducting fall sports in the spring would be feasible. Hence, March football.
Oh, boy.
I do have an idea for baseball fans.
What?
Let's see. We were talking about this the other day. The blown up photographs, the cardboard people in the stands.
Mm-hmm.
If your team is entertaining the Astros, trust me on this.
Leave them alone.
Make cardboard garbage cans and just have rows and rows of garbage cans.
I don't get it.
They use garbage cans as signal.
The whole controversy involving the Astros was they were doing kind of a Morse code thing.
That's right.
On the trash cans, so that
you could just put trash cans.
Batter would.
Why couldn't you just put trash cans?
Yeah, don't make them cardboard. Just bring some trash cans.
Trash cans, yeah. That'd be a little bit awkward, I think.
Then you'd have something to hit for.
I don't think they'd fit.
Like
wait a second. Christy has an idea. I know where you're going with this, Christy.
Sure.
You put actual trash cans there. If they get the ball in the
Like
trash can,
skee-ball.
they give money to charity.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah, that goes along with the 7-inning doubleheader.
Hey, I know it really does.
Might as
But
well.
hey, if we're doing that, we may as well start doing
May
these
as
things.
well.
I think it'd be cool if they did novelty rules. Miss a catch, lose your glove, things like that.
That's pretty good, yeah.
If we're doing it this season,
Hey,
just
if you
do
ain't
it.
going to use it.
Or Willie, how about this? If the pitcher throws a beanball, you take his glove.
Sure.
And then if the batter hits the pitcher with a ball, he gets $1,000.
Or you have to bat wearing your glove on your head. How about that?
Do it.
These are
like that, yeah.
Nonstop great ideas.
Coming up, we need a nonsense name for Tua, whatever his name is, his last name. It's actually Tongue Viola, but we don't do that here.
Viola tongue. Okay.
It's either just going to be Tua or Tua Lemon Emma Ding Dong. You pick a name. Let me know.
Well, that's my specialty. Okay. Everybody needs something right now, like a break. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But how about giving yourself a mental break by putting something in your head, maybe your favorite radio show, your favorite music, maybe just to get someone on the phone you want to talk to, and do it the best way there is with earbuds. And the best earbuds are the E25 earbuds from Raycon. We're getting love letters about these things.
I told you.
People love them, and they're also half the price of the white ones that keep falling out of your ears. The Raycons will stay in your ears because they have adjustable rubber tip things you stick on them to make sure that they fit your ears just right. The expert on Raycons in this room happens to be Chick McGee.
6 hours of playtime, and Josh and I have talked about this. The Bluetooth pairing on these are amazing.
Yeah,
they're almost magical. The way they're paired before you can get them in your ears.
Less than 20 seconds. Easily.
Unbelievable. And Snoop Dogg loves these as well as yours truly. And now, of course, we've got a deal for you. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 15% off your order. Feel free to do the math later. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off the Raycon wireless earbuds, the fabulous E25s. Just think of our soothing voices cascading over your brain in the midst of a panic at your house. You're just sitting there smiling, listening to your Raycon earbuds. Doesn't that sound
Unless
nice?
you listen to this last break.
Right. Buyraycon.com/Tom. There you go.
Buyraycon.com/Tom. A lot of 3-letter words there. Buy, Ray, Con, Com, Tom. It's like a contest. Buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off those great Raycons. When we come back, I forgot to mention this. Huge news in the world of horse semen today.
Oh, really?
All right. Okay.
We got that.
Huge.
We got that coming up.
all year.
That kind of just cheered me up a little bit.
All right.
Josh, I'll try to get. We got that coming up.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. Hey, thanks for acknowledging it. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Al Jackson joining us later this morning from Denver, Colorado. Zooming in when Al's not on, giving a quiz to Tom. You can catch him on the syndicated television show Daily Blast Live, which originates from Denver, Colorado, which is why Al will be joining us from Denver via Zoom, socially distancing here at the Bob and Tom Show. And we're glad you're here with us as well. Tim Cavanaugh scheduled to join us on Friday, and we'll be back with more right after this.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Dodgers, Astros kept their tempers in check just tonight after that brushback pitch incident caused both benches to empty. This one lasted 13 as Edwin Rios, a two-run homer to send the Dodgers past the Astros 4-2. Other winners last night, Major League Baseball interleague action. Colorado, Texas, Washington, Atlanta, Boston, and Minnesota winning. Philly at the Yankees and Miami at Baltimore postponed. American League winners last night, White Sox, Detroit, Yankees, and Seattle. National League winners, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, and San Francisco. WNBA winners last night, Indiana, Dallas, and Vegas. And the Dolphins say rookie quarterback Tua passed his physical. He reported to training camp he will practice without restrictions as he starts his bid to overtake veteran Ryan Fitzpatrick for the starting job. And the Big West Conference is postponing all fall sports through the end of the calendar year. The conference will determine later if conducting fall sports in the spring will be feasible. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Cubs trainer now comes out of the dugout, takes Schwarzenegger's temperature, gives the thumbs up, and we're ready to go. Posey adjusts the mask behind his mask, and here's the pitch. It's a comebacker to the mound. Cueto fields it, reaches for the hand sanitizer, disinfects the ball, and shovels it to first base.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
He could keep it up forever. Under the hot lights while the gaffers drank their coffee and the fluffers did their nails. He was a freak of nature. He was bigger than the evergreens that stood beside his San Fernando trailer. And all the big producers told him he was hot. Now he's not. He can't show him what he's got. He can't do the money shot. Hot. Now he's not. He can do the money shot, 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 shot. Ooh, the money shot. He grew up in Nebraska. Saved his money mowing lawns so he could go out west. 'Cause he always liked the movies. He couldn't act and get called back till one day at the county pool. A talent agent discovered him, said he had the stuff, told him he was hot. Now he's not. He can't show him what he's got. He can't do the money shot. Hot. Now he's not. He can do the money shot, 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 shot.
Hi, this is Greg Warren, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Also in the studio with us, comedian Drew Hastings. Drew, did you ever go to a high school reunion?
Yes, I went to my 20th.
How did that go?
I had gone back specifically to beat up a bully.
Oh.
I had been bullied when I was in junior high
What
school.
was her name?
Nick, I thought better of you.
Well played,
You
Nicholas.
A2, Brutus.
Well played, Nicholas.
So,
okay, a bar owner goes up to the bartender and he says, "Hey, have you been sleeping with the waitress?" And he says, "No." And he says, "Good. You fire her."
So, Nick, let's start with the basics. Are you a married guy?
No, I just got divorced.
Sorry to hear about that.
It's okay. Lots of people get divorced. Einstein got divorced.
He did?
Yeah, did you know that? Albert Einstein, arguably the most intelligent man who ever lived, got divorced. They should tell you that before you get married. It shouldn't be, do you love her? Do you want to spend the rest of your life with her? It should be, do you think you're smarter than Einstein?
Oh, so you're dating then?
Thank you, sir. 647 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Quick update in the weather once again with Christy Lee.
Yeah, showers and thunderstorms in the forecast today. High 80. Mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. Once again, high near 80. And it's 74 right now.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Coming up, some serious cash. Okay, so be listening throughout the day to Q95. Your shot at winning $1,000. Happening a lot, including on the Bob and Tom program, which is this one. Welcome back. Like I said, this is the Bob and Tom Show. In the big room, 4 of us. I think we're getting along pretty well. Well, 2 of the 4.
What'd I miss?
Oh, there was a dust-up. We're
Was
fine
there a
now.
dust-up?
Sure.
You can only imagine who's responsible.
Well, Christy, you know me. I can barely function with the amount of brain power I have. I can't be expected to have a
I take it all back.
conversation.
That's right. This guy's
you know what?
This guy's driving a Mack truck with a chainsaw engine.
That's exactly right.
Let's give him a break here. Others say,
He's one of the smartest people I know.
boy, you have a very limited sphere of friends. There's Ace. There's a chick
right.
in the hot seat over there, the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair, the Bejeweled chair. Get some jewelry for somebody right now. That'll make him feel great. Just ask Steven Singer. Yes, sir.
I want the Cleopatra headdress for Josh.
That would be amazing.
Jewels just hanging
Maybe
on.
we can get a fake one.
There's Willie. There's Christy Lee in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom, and Pat Godwin is over there with his guitar and his keyboard. We'll hear a song from Pat coming up.
Can we get Josh some sort of jeweled crown or headphones? I would love that so much.
Oh, we could bedazzle your headphones.
Yeah, the problem with that would be really funny for a while, and people would tune in that were not familiar with the show, and they'd go, "What's with that guy?"
Well, there's
so we'd have to explain it all the time.
Yeah, times are tough. They got a guy wearing a crown in there for no reason.
King of my ass. Let's see now. Coming up in the news, this is so weird.
What?
We had a...
Please don't say pilot.
No, we had a really interesting story yesterday about a woman who lost her prosthetic leg in a murky reservoir. Then we had a guy yesterday in the news that lost his leg skydiving, lost his prosthetic leg. And then we got another one today, and then another one. So
4?
Yes.
Well, he's not going to do the 4th one till
We're
tomorrow.
going to save the 4th one for tomorrow.
Because God knows we're going to all wait on pins and needles.
Well, I guess I'll do it myself. I just think because there are certain types of stories you sort of get on a weekly basis.
Sure.
We get a bear story every week.
We get stories out of Florida.
We get alligator stories almost every day.
Sure.
Yeah.
But when's the last time we had a prosthetic leg lost, and now we've got 3 of them in 48 hours?
We've had a run.
Yeah.
We haven't had
ironically.
we haven't had a boa constrictor loose story in a while.
We have a escaped bear this morning.
Okay.
But that isn't my favorite story.
What's your
Did you give Chick the story about the long-necked animal thing?
Yes, I have.
That's a
This
great story.
better be a giraffe story.
Not just any giraffe story.
Hey,
What other animals
spoiler
have a
alert.
long neck?
I just love that you were trying not to spoil that it was a giraffe by saying long-necked animal.
What am I supposed to say? Tall animal? Well, could have been anything.
You know, giraffes fight. They whip their heads at each other with their
Yes.
necks. It's vicious looking.
Yeah. You can hear it.
You don't want to be in a giraffe fight.
No.
If you were an animal, though, I think giraffe would be a pretty cool one to
I would
be.
love to have a giraffe.
Oh, yeah.
Like a mini giraffe.
Do they make mini giraffes?
Oh,
no.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Like a mini donkey?
I saw him in the DirecTV commercial with that Russian guy.
Jake, you have a problem with a mini giraffe? They're always eating the food off the table because they're just right there.
Oh, you're right.
They're eating all my bananas.
I got a dog like that.
Yeah, you can give a dog this a counter.
You get a regular giraffe, and they're going to have to go down to get the food.
How cute would that be? A little giraffe head coming up trying to get a bite of a roll.
Well, isn't that
Hey,
isn't that the movie where doesn't Dr. Moreau, doesn't he make little teeny miniature
people? He has like one purse. Like remember that weird?
Yeah.
I would say henchman, but he could do nothing.
Weird sidekick, I guess.
A pet, really?
But don't you think if it were possible, someone would do that?
I think so. Yeah.
If they could make a 10-inch high human being,
sure. Yeah.
make little clothes
What's the
for
old
it.
joke? I wanted the 12-inch jerk, but it wasn't a jerk he was saying, remember?
It was 12
It's 12-inch pianist is the joke.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was a 12-inch.
No, the guy goes to the genie.
No, and the little 12-inch guy's knocking over drinks and stuff, and he goes, I wish for a 12-inch.
Yeah.
So he's being a jerk to everybody,
Right,
the 12-inch guy?
That's a separate
That's a
joke.
Is that
joke.
a separate joke?
The 12-inch pianist joke is a classic.
Yeah, sure.
Why doesn't someone pay me to come out and tell jokes? I don't understand it.
Because of the way you just... Never mind. Okay, let's see. Coming up.
NFL, here we go. Dolphins say rookie quarterback Tua Lamadama Ding Dong. That's the leading name we're going to use for the today forward. 20345. That's also in the running. No?
Okay. What's the guy's name?
Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay.
But I can't say that, so we're going to go with Tua. He's a quarterback for the Dolphins. Remember Alabama? He won the national doohickey. He passed
National doohickey?
That's right. He passed his physical. He reported training camp, reporting for duty. He'll practice.
Chick said duty.
Without restrictions as he begins his bid to overtake Ryan Fitzpatrick.
And
Patrick Fitzryan for the starting job. New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees got some trouble coming up. He's having trouble with. He's glad he gets to practice not licking his hands before he touches the football. If you've ever watched a New Orleans Saints game and Drew Brees is the quarterback, before every play, he'll lick his right.
Wow, that's got to be hard to break.
The tips of his right three fingers. Brees told ESPN.com that licking your hands gives them a little tackiness, so you get a better grip on the ball. Yeah, Drew has a little small hands. It's really hurt him during his career. He only won 58 Super Bowls, I guess. But with the virus, of course, the habit is unsafe. Drew realizes that.
You know what he's doing so he won't lick his hands?
What?
He's rubbing the center's ass with his palm real hard.
Yeah, it's definitely a good deterrent.
Even before the first offensive play.
He gets way in there.
Digs in.
Oh.
Gets deterred, all right.
Gets deterred.
I am not hearing things correctly today.
No, it's...
Or did I?
You don't want to hear that.
You don't realize how much you touch your face and lick your fingers till the coronavirus hit. That's from
I
Drew.
wonder if that will mess with his head
I
when
bet
he
it
starts
will.
playing. I bet it will.
If you watch Brett Favre, he always would snap his chin strap before he would start a play.
Yeah, maybe
and
that's what Drew should do.
I think Aaron Rodgers does that.
Yeah, they got their
It's
little
mad.
thing. But I'm telling you, take your palm, rub the gooch of that big guy in front
We
of you.
heard you.
That'll keep it from
You know?
slobbering all over your hand.
It'll do something.
It smells like
Okay,
Earl.
let's say I think we should.
That might be the way to do it, actually.
What?
I'm not kidding. Put some kind of really bad tasting.
Oh, something on your hand?
Yes, scent on his hands.
Like they do for dogs, that apple stuff. What is that called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
They could do. Before the game. They could. So if he did lick his fingers, it would taste terrible. Yeah, are they allowed to have any kind of moisturizing? I thought, can't they have a moisturizing towel now?
That's in the MLB.
That's Major League Baseball. They have a damn.
Oh, that's right. Well, couldn't they do the same thing for football?
I think they do. Well, they used to.
Because you see the guys with the towels all the
They
time.
definitely have towels, but I don't know if they're out this year or not. They might be.
Couldn't they just let the guy lick his own damn fingers?
Yeah, well.
They're all going to get tested. They're all going to be washing their hands.
I'm with you.
Sure. No, that's exactly right.
It's not that big of a deal.
This has kind of become a story, though.
Just kind of an interesting sidelight, Josh. No need to get all angry about it. Not like you're going to have to lick your fingers when God knows what. I'm guessing.
What are you
pizza.
talking about?
Here we go.
Pizza. Couldn't even come up with a clever food.
I feel like Pat Godwin represented all of our listeners when they're all going, here we go.
Yeah, look at the time.
Well, we'll find out what Josh's fingers taste like when we come back.
Coming up, world records, and a lady
About to
doesn't
feel like what they feel like in your eyeballs.
like Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
There's a lady who doesn't like Tom Brady.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, get in
not
line.
anymore. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
You can find us on Twitter at Bob and Tom, or you can email us at bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Will you look at those? My goodness. What a day and what a time for you to be a Bob and Tom VIP member. My goodness, you're a fan of the show. You could be experiencing it like this all the time. I mean, go to bobandtom.com, check out the VIP experience. Here's what you get. The full discography. You know they have hilarious CDs. You get exclusive podcasts, 24/7 access to Bob and Tom video and audio. Are you kidding me with this? My gosh, join the VIP experience and live a little, huh? Oh my goodness, that's terrific. These steaks are about ready, and I'd say dinner is about to be served, huh?
From the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk, congressional lawmakers finally got to take some pot shots at the heads of the big top tech companies, but only struck glancing blows during yesterday's session. Legislators grilled Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, Amazon's Jeff Bezos, Sundar Pichai of Google, and Tim Cook of Apple as they testified on video before the House Judiciary Subcommittee on Antitrust. For the past year, the panels looked into the business practices of Silicon Valley to see if they needed heavier regulation. But the testimony yielded few big revelations or moments as the tech titans defended their business operations and vowed to tweak their actions to offer more assurances to customers. Asian stock markets have risen after the U.S. Federal Reserve left interest rates unchanged to support the struggling economy. Shanghai, Hong Kong, and Seoul advanced while Tokyo fell 0.1%. Wall Street had its best day in 2 weeks, even though the Fed warned U.S. coronavirus infections are endangering a modest economic recovery from the pandemic. Gold, which had been at record highs, rose again. Lower interest rates and investor optimism about a possible coronavirus vaccine have helped global markets recover most of this year's losses. That's a quick look at your news headlines. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
When a moon is hanging out a window, some imbecile is proud of his behind. You've now received way too much info, and the image is burned into your mind. There's nothing grosser than a man with a hairy ass. A man with a hairy ass. A hairy ass. A hairy ass. Doesn't help a girl's libido when you wear a tiny Speedo. You can make it look more dapper if you buy a good weed whacker. It's a problem that you must solve. Even the baboon is more evolved. A hairy ass. A hairy ass. When a girl is lying in a dark room, her brand new lover's naked in her bed. She runs her fingers down his body and lets out a scream that wakes the dead. Her hands are tangled up in his scary hairy ass. His scary hairy ass. A hairy ass. A hairy ass.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Dwight Slade is our guest.
But I've been fired from every job I've ever had. That's true. I've never been.
Have you really?
Yes. Personal record, 3 hours at Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's right. I got a plaque from the Colonel. I was 18. They hired me as a cashier. That's smart. Let's take an aspiring comedian and put him in between fat people and their food. What could go wrong? I'm there 3 hours. This guy comes walking up to the counter. Yeah, what's the difference between your 2-piece dinner and your 4-piece dinner? Well,
let's take a look at it.
Let me get on my calendar. calculator. I have to log on to the internet here. Wonder if it could be 2 pieces of chicken. Wonder if that could be it. Wonder if you could have figured that out if you sat in a honey pot like Pooh Bear and think. Fired.
With us in the studio, comedian John Garrett. You have a straight job? I mean, like a normal day-to-day thing?
Yeah, I actually do. I'm actually a CPA, believe it or not. Yeah, and
that spells party.
Yeah, it does. Most people think CPAs are hysterical. Yeah. No, of course not. We're dorks, big dorks. But and honestly, on behalf of all accountants out there, I'd like to say that we don't all do taxes. Some of us prefer to embezzle. It's much more lucrative. I read recently Willie Nelson wrote a song called Whatever Happened to Peace on Earth as his little protest to the war in Iraq. And my immediate thought was, why does he care? It's not like it's his tax dollar being put to use. I mean, I think the U.S. government should write a song called Whatever Happened to Willie's 1040. There's a tax joke for the account.
7:03 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Christy Lee's got an update in the forecast.
Q95, Fox 59 weather, brought to you by the CarX Man. Showers and thunderstorms, high 80, cloudy tonight down to 67, partly cloudy 80 tomorrow, 74 right now.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Coming up, money, cash. How do you get it? You pay attention. Keep listening to Q95 throughout the day for your shots. A number of shots at winning $1,000. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are worldwide on American Forces Radio, coast to coast on great radio stations. Happy to see you. Would love to hear from you. Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. In the world of email. I'll be going through the email in just a second. Right now in the big room, Ace, Chick, Josh, I'm Tom. Through the glass over there, Willie G. Through the glass over there, it's Christy Lee in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. And on the big screen over there, being broadcast from the building next door, it's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Pat, we were talking about some unusual things in the news coming up, and I don't know how we got on the topic of urinal attendance.
A urinary?
Please, a urinary.
I haven't seen this for a few years, but sometimes you go to like a really fancy restaurant and there'll be a guy in there.
Yeah.
A restroom attendant.
Right.
Sometimes big hotels have them when you go to a convention.
Strip clubs mostly have them.
Do they really?
All over, yeah.
I don't think that urinaries are going to survive COVID.
Yeah, that's true.
There used to be a bar here that had a male bartender/attendant in the female bathroom.
What?
Oh, yeah.
You could get a drink in the bathroom?
Yep.
Either that or it was a guy who found the outfit and brought a case in.
Yeah, hey, do you like our new mirrors on the floor?
Well, it was kind of in like a lobby. You know, you walked into the bathroom, it was like a lobby area, then you turned the corner and went into the actual bathroom.
That was at Chuck Berry's?
No.
Maybelline's, I think, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Was he at least wearing like a tux? Did he look good, Christy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
He was
perfect.
a hot guy.
It wasn't just like some guy in overalls.
Yeah, that's
Had the bow
that really
tie,
raises
like a
good.
Chippendales dude.
You've got to have the proper attire.
Of course.
If you walked into a ladies' room and there was a guy in overalls and no shirt, piece of straw, and hey, ma'am, how are you?
No, that would not be the same.
That sounded like a good one.
Poor guy's this guy's taking the bus to work. He's got his tux on. Oh, what
You like Clamato in your Bloody Marys?
You got a powerful stream. A nice plop you got here.
Plop. You guys.
Is it loud in the ladies' room like it is sometimes in the guys?
No. What do you mean loud?
You know, loud.
You guys are loud?
Like an impromptu 4th of July?
No, no.
That'd be a weird night. Oh, Pat, you have a song about
about urinaries?
A song about bad jobs. Springsteen has a song about that. Let's introduce him. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Springsteen! How you doing,
New Jersey, everybody.
I'm Bruce Springsteen now.
That's right, Jake. We all got to take care of ourselves. Sometimes one of those things you got to do is send a stool sample to get tested. The employees of Cologuard are the ones who do the testing. This song's for them. All right. I get here early, punch my time card. I work in the mail room at Cologuard. The place is full of boxes, don't know where to begin. UPS is here, another load came in. Another load came in, another Another load came in, a box shattered and splattered on two good men. It's corn and stew for lunch again. Dear Cola Guard, another load came in. All right. I open the box, handle with care, then send the stool to the lab upstairs. Oh, some samples are huge, others are curly and thin. Here's FedEx, another load came in. I'll wear a hazmat suit and thick rubber gloves. Some men do what they must, some men do what they love. Now my son says he'll join me, wants to drop out of school. I said, now hold on, boy. Don't be no fool. You gotta get your hands dirty and work like a mule and spend your whole life being ridiculed. Another load came in. Another load came in. Joe passed out, hit his head, notify his next of kin. Always wear your mask and protect your skin. Here, Cola Guard, another load came in. The mailman's here, another load came in. Oh, what's that smell? Another load came in. Good night.
The son of Freehold, New Jersey, the great Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, man.
And what a gig, huh?
Yeah, that's a...
But very important, by the way.
Yes, yeah, they're doing good
Cola
work.
Guard, yeah, they are doing good work.
They are doing good work.
Somebody has to do it. God bless them. We have Christy Lee over there in the newsroom, but we haven't finished sports, have we?
Today's National Cheesecake Day.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Peanut butter cheesecake.
Is that your favorite cheesecake?
Reese's.
Reese's. Yeah.
Peanut butter cup cheesecake.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Snickers cheesecake.
Sounds good.
Plain cheesecake.
Plain?
Plain cheesecake's my number one.
I didn't know they serve cheesecake on planes. Okay. Come on. What are you flying,
Delta?
Delta?
Pay a little bit for that.
That's,
Why didn't you just name that one Tom Jr.? Huh?
Oh, boy. I don't know where that came from. I heard nothing.
You got top 3 cheesecakes? I'm thinking you're probably strawberry, key lime.
Boy, I would go with that peanut butter cheesecake, peanut butter chocolate. Yeah. Probably key lime way up there. And then I'm a big fan of the plain cheesecake.
Yeah. Are you?
It's fresh fruit on it. Oh, my God.
Didn't your key lime problem with the soda, didn't that sour you on key lime?
I bought you can never get the orange. What's that stuff called?
A LaCroix.
LaCroix. The orange LaCroix is always the one that's sold out. And they've got one called like Pimplemans or something.
Pimplemans. That's the one that I like.
What is it called?
With the name
Pamplemousse. It's grapefruit.
Pamplemousse?
It says Pamplemousse, which I believe is like the French.
So I'm not going to get it just because of the stupid name. So they were out of the orange again.
Just turn the can.
Pamplemousse.
So I bought.
Just turn the can.
It says grapefruit on the other side.
Back?
So I bought a key lime.
Yes.
I've got a whole case of it. It's dreadful. I took one sip, and that was a dumb move.
Didn't try to put any vodka in there?
Oh, Jick, there
That'll get you there.
You want to try it, John?
Maybe a coconut.
No, I don't care for any flavored soda water like that.
Okay, well,
like you're straight up like a man.
Soda water, like
just plain.
Okay, well,
plain water.
We are approaching a world record here.
The family of a Lackawanna, New York woman who recently passed away has made sure the world knows exactly how she felt about Tom Brady.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Death notice for Carol Scarcella, which appeared in Sunday's Buffalo News, reads, quote, she was an avid sports fan. She loved the New York Yankees and LeBron James. She hated, all in caps, Tom Brady. The notice adds the Lackawanna woman also loved to read, play slot machines, Facebook games, and smoke.
Now she's dead.
And smoke.
Scarcella's daughter, Norma Milholland.
Can I guess what took her out?
Said her mother smoked millions of cigarettes.
COPD.
She added, I can't imagine what she would say about all the attention she's getting, but I'm sure she would love the message that she hated Tom Brady being passed on to others.
I'm glad they all know.
Is that something you want to put in the obit?
I wouldn't.
She smoked millions of cigarettes.
I mean, unless she really loved them.
Apparently she did.
She did, apparently.
It's the classic, I don't know who did it first, the Cleveland Brown fan who said he wanted the players to be his pallbearers so they could let him down one more time. Right?
Now,
nothing?
If you put it in the obituary, that's hate, but on the tombstone, that's when you really hate him.
You sure? Yeah.
But I'm sure Tom doesn't care about this because he's in his giant mansion with his private jet.
Yeah, of course.
Having a great day. So
Kissing his children.
why would you be that angry about Tom Brady? What did he ever do to her?
That's a good question.
Oh, no.
Win a
You
bunch
don't
of games?
understand the irritation that millions of sports fans have with the New England Patriots and Tom Brady?
For a guy that wins all the time, sure.
Yeah, if you're not a Patriot fan, you don't like the guy. It just makes sense.
That's how you want to be remembered in your obituary, not for being a great mom or a good smoker. Someone who
likes the slots.
She liked her kids. She loved Camel Blues. Those are her favorite.
And slots and smoking are peanut butter and jelly, aren't
Oh,
they?
yeah.
They are
Oh, yes.
Hand in hand.
Smoking and coffee. There's a lot
to
of
me,
things.
though, when they took away the arm you had to pump.
Thank
Oh,
you.
the slot
The
machines?
one-arm bandits.
Yeah, now it's
Yeah, you push a button. Not
and
the same.
then they took away the coins.
Yep.
You just stick a card in there. Why don't you just check into the casino, hand him your credit card, and they just take away $900, give it back, and go, God, that was fun. She smoked so much she didn't have the energy to pick up her arm and go, Do they have any old casinos that have old school?
I think
I
some
bet they
casinos
do.
still do have one-arm bandits.
Because don't some machines you can choose between?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. They can give it a little bit of effort. Now, coming up...
World records coming up.
Yeah, well, getting a good one, too. Hang on a second. Close your ears. You don't think the world's tallest giraffe is a pretty cool record?
Oh, I'd like to see it. Yeah,
What's wrong with you guys?
I'd prefer the world's shortest giraffe. 4 feet.
Something.
Let me get him.
Oh, no, 10 inches.
The smallest giraffe, I think, would be a better
That'd
record.
be great. Little mini giraffes. Who wouldn't want one of those?
Yeah.
Hey, here you got a Bernedoodle. Yeah? I got a tiny giraffe. Okay?
Want to see that?
You got all those Irish setter doodles. I got a giraffe that's 10 inches high. He's in my pocket right now. You want to see him? $10.
Little Jerry.
Is that a baby giraffe in your pocket, or you just haven't seen it?
I don't know what's in your pocket, but it's eating my popcorn.
Okay, now, Josh is sitting in the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair. Josh, what is the name you talked about if you just want to give your sweetie something for no particular reason?
Just because gift.
A just because gift.
Yeah.
I like that.
Of course.
There are lots of those at I Hate Stinger. Did I say I Hate Stinger?
Well, everybody hates stingers, but
Calm down.
I meant to say IHateStevenSinger.com.
There you go.
Steven Singer, good friend of the show, and he's kind of a king for us. He, when it comes to all kinds of stuff, maybe bridal jewelry, maybe you got a wedding coming up, whatever you need, but for just some random thing, hey, here's some jewelry, baby, for that guy or that gal that you're in love with. It's going to help. Steven has the Ready for Love engagement ring collection right now. No hassle, no risk. That's the key to this. 100-day, 100% money-back guarantee and free shipping. This really means you have nothing to lose. Also, interest-free financing is available online as well. So check out IHateStevenSinger.com. Fast, free, and safe shipping from Steven Singer Jewelers. Once again, it's IHateStevenSinger.com. Real expert jewelers on call that can help you find the perfect ring or the perfect gift with new virtual video appointments. Check all this out once again by starting at IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell Steven we said hello here in the Bob and Tom program. And we're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Mark Allison with you on a Thursday. It's July 30th. Al Jackson going to be joining us later this morning. And don't forget the laughter after the Bob and Tom Show. Just keep it tuned right here to Bob and Tom 24/7. And Ace Cosby takes over with Bob and Tom's work farce, all the fun without really that much effort. Keep your smile going all day and keep your coworkers guessing what you're up to as you roll through this Thursday, July 30th with us right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. More of the show after this. I'm Mark Allison with your Bob and Tom entertainment news from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. Garth Brooks wants to permanently take himself out of contention for the Country Music Association Entertainer of the Year Award. The CMA says not so fast. He's not allowed to do that. Brooks asking the voting members to do it anyway. He said during an online press conference yesterday he feels lucky with 7 wins. He says after he won last year, he faced a lot of criticism, making winning not that fun. Brooks asking the voting membership not to vote for him. The second round ballot goes to members tomorrow. The CMA Awards traditionally held in November. Elvis Presley fans making the trip to Memphis, Tennessee for Elvis Week next month will be able to appear in a movie poster with him, ride around Graceland in a golf cart simulator, or take a virtual seat next to him during his 68 comeback special. Graceland is adding 10 immersive experiences on August 8th. Other experiences include having your picture taken in one of Presley's costumes, or one of his album covers, or create a video of Presley singing to you in the film Blue Hawaii. Most experiences come with a souvenir photo or video of the experience. There's a lot that's different about how Major League Baseball is being played. It tries to get through a season delayed by the coronavirus outbreak. One of the biggest differences, what happens when a baseball leaves the field. Since there's no fans allowed to watch, often home runs and foul balls rattle around in the seats instead of being scrambled over by fans seeking a souvenir. Some teams have dispatched employees into the stands to retrieve stray baseballs. Some teams let fans put cardboard cutout proxies in the seats and found a way to give fans a virtual thrill. They're mailing to fans any batted ball that strikes their cutout. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. More of the show coming up.
Hi, this is comedian Tim Cavanaugh, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Remember when we met?
I dated lots of men.
A night we won't forget.
I drank a lot back then.
Soon we fell in love.
I wouldn't go that far.
Under stars above.
We did it in your car.
Our passion filled the night.
I can't believe my luck.
The future's looking bright.
You knocked me up, you schmuck.
I love you.
I'm pregnant.
We're having a baby. Look at you now.
It's 5 in the morning, and I'm blowing chow.
The dream of a lifetime will come to pass.
I'm having a baby. God, I've got gas.
You've got that glow, and don't you know you're looking in the pink.
I only pray that some sweet day these hemorrhoids will shrink.
We're having a baby. I'm a happy bloke.
I'm having a baby 'cause your condom broke.
Your figure is divine.
My ankles are swelling.
I'm so glad you're mine.
Are those pickles I'm smelling?
You're beautiful, my dear.
Can I have your dessert?
I long to have you near.
Oh, God, my nipples hurt.
You thrill me with your charms.
I hope dirty diapers thrill you.
I want you in my arms.
Touch my bosoms and I'll kill you.
I love you.
I'm pregnant.
We're having a baby.
We?
And I'm so glad.
I have to pee again.
That we're having a baby.
I'm having a baby.
We're having a baby.
And I'm hoping that maybe you're not the dad.
Come on, baby. Just give me a little kiss.
Yeah, kiss my ass.
Where? It's getting awfully big.
Oh, you bastard.
7:21 at Q95 is the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy Lee has the forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by the CarX Man. Showers and thunderstorms in the forecast today. High 80. Tonight it'll be cloudy, 67 for the low, partly cloudy, and 80 tomorrow. 72 right now.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Let's see now. Coming up, some serious cash this hour, I would think. I'm not sure. It's kind of a random thing, but keep listening to Q95. You could be the winner of $1,000 in cash. Listen for a very special announcement. It'll be very clear, and you'll see what happens. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Happy to be here. Let's see, in the big room, it's Ace. Josh, Chick, I'm Tom. Through the glass over there is Willie G. Through the glass over there is Christy Lee. And through the glass over there is Patty G. on the big screen. Happy to be here on this, the 30th of July, 2020. The situation continues. I know that coming up we have some very interesting world records. But first, knew it. It's the Track Phone Hotline.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie, how are you?
I'm good, though, but I started finding my big summer project for this summer.
Oh, good. What are you doing?
I'm already worn out. I'm helping my cousin Lonnie remodel his trailer.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Well, I ain't talking about just putting some new hubcaps on the tires.
No?
You know, recaulking the windows. No, we started with his kitchen, Christy.
Mm-hmm.
And Lonnie says he wants new countertop, new cabinets, new flooring.
That's usually what happens, yeah.
Yeah. Good luck hitting the scratcher to pay for it. But I guess he saved, and he may even clean out the fridge finally, so this is serious. He's still got deer meat from 84 in it. We went over to the lumber yard, and some guy who works there told Lonnie you should consider faux granite countertops.
Faux granite?
I said, faux, he only needs one countertop. You know, you're already trying to gouge. I swear to God. They don't need all them. I guess it's cheaper in bulk. Then he explained faux is basically a French verb for fake.
Sure.
Oh,
yes.
sure. Yeah.
So the countertop's basically going to be fake granite.
Okay.
I can't figure out why don't they just say fake instead of faux, Tom?
I want to be fancy, I guess.
Yeah. Fee, fi, faux, Jack and the Beanstalk helping us. I can't wait to talk to Rodney. It's got work because he's always bragging his wife has at least faux orgasms every night.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, man. Either she's got a peach impediment, Rodney, or she's faking it. Because there's no way she could handle that sort of wear and tear regular. I don't care if it's all interstate miles. Because at that pace, she's going to need 2 prophetic legs. So good luck affording that with our copay. I swear to God. So anyways, this guy at the lumberyard says Lonnie should replace his linoleum floor with laminate because they make it now where it looks like real wood.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's just dumb. And it's ignorant. Tom, when's the last time you walked into a trailer and seen hardwood floors?
I don't recall that ever happening. I'm sure it's possible, but
that's like saying you've seen a trailer with a crystal chandelier in the foyer. Swear to God. And spoiler alert for people who don't speak French good, that means big light hanging in the entryway.
Chandelier. Okay,
Yes.
good to know. That's French.
Okay.
But no, man, these salesmen are good. He convinced us. Lonnie bought a fake granite countertop. He bought fake wood flooring and a big crystal chandelier. You got to nudge to the side when you walk in the doorway now.
Low ceilings.
Nothing like starting your day with a head fake. But it's cool because it hangs right in front of his full life-size Molly Hatchet mirror.
Nice.
Isn't that nice?
Nice.
Yep, and I let him use my black light, so now he's hitting it with the black light on it, and it's all framed right in front of the new living room wallpaper.
You hung wallpaper?
Well, we wallpapered the living room with old penthouse centerfold.
Oh, geez.
Isn't that classy? Yeah.
Lovely.
From the 90s Bush era.
A lot of hair there.
No, and you don't mean the George H.W. Bush era.
No, I do, Josh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I swear to God, it's a tribute to President George W. Walker Bush. He's Lonnie's wife's favorite president.
Oh, well, that's really touching.
Yeah, she used to work for the Rangers. We did it in the living room because Lonnie's wife don't want nothing on the walls in the bedroom. That's where she does her healings and vespers and stuff.
Oh, really?
No centerfolds up there, huh?
Hey, I better go. Like at the Pat Godwin tape, another load came in because crown molding for the bathroom just got here.
Oh, that'll be nice. If you're going to do crown molding, you want to put it in the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Donnie. Now, we apparently have some world records coming from the sports desk.
Yes, we do. 2 British women have set the Guinness World Record for the fastest circumnavigation by tandem bicycles.
That is really hard to do.
How long did it take them?
Kat Dixon and Raz Marsden set out on June 29th, 2019 to bike together around the world. They completed their 18,263-mile journey in 263 days, 8 hours, 7 minutes, arriving back in the UK March 18th, 2020.
Wow.
They said, we have highlights from every country that we visited and would definitely return to see many, although maybe at a slower pace.
Oh, March 18th, 2020. So it was right at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah, they in fact barely got back.
Because I was going to say, I was under the impression that, well, it must have been odd for the last 4 months, whatever that is.
They faced the added challenge of making it back home before borders closed due to the worsening pandemic.
How'd they get across the ocean?
Managed to board the second-to-last passenger ferry. Don't ask questions. Back from France to the UK, the pair did not just claim the female record, but they also surpassed the men's record as well.
Oh, good for them.
So 2 ladies on a tandem bike
Yeah.
went around the world.
Yeah.
I bet they pedaled fast through Saudi Arabia.
Sure.
No, neither of them were allowed to drive it there.
Sure.
We got to get on it
They
here.
had a man hop on board.
I'd like to see their route.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I mean, around the world. What all
does
did
that
they-
mean, really?
Yeah.
They
Well-
just sat on the ship and
You go, I'm sure, from Europe to Asia, and then there's a couple boat rides involved, I'm sure. But
yeah.
Did they come through America?
I'm sure, I would assume so.
Did we miss them?
We did. We missed them, didn't we?
They could have driven right by. We didn't even see
They
it.
took Route 66.
They're coming through America.
And Neil's here.
Today.
That's pretty amazing. I think it's pretty cool. And also, you're with the same person for almost a year.
Yeah.
I assume, I don't know, I would assume that the same one was in front the whole time.
I bet they switched.
Yeah, they
You
probably
think so?
switched,
Yeah.
switched
Would they-
back and
would
forth.
they have to-
One lady was a little gassier one day. She
Wouldn't
was
they have
in the back.
would they have to switch the bike though? Wouldn't it be fitted?
Oh, maybe.
I mean, I would
I
think
don't
that,
think they're that drastically
Are
different.
tandem bikes hard? Do they like weeble or whatever when you're riding them?
I have one.
Yeah.
And the one I have, that you can each the front and the back are adjustable.
You and I have to ride a tandem.
Wow, these bikes are they're a lot sturdier than the tandem bikes that we're used to seeing.
When you guys ride the tandem bike together, will you both wear fezzes?
Oh,
Just
please.
for me, please.
Oh, that's sure I could do that.
Yes.
When you guys do it, can I get a video of just one of you guys riding it alone, and we can put some sad music behind it? That's funny. Everybody.
In a little while from now, I'm feeling very well now.
But as they said, a part of the drag of this, I guess, is that they can't do it. They can't stop and look at the sights. They've just got to keep moving. So
yeah,
as they said, they'd like to visit some of these countries again, only slower.
They did come to the United States, Josh. I have the countries that they visited.
Oh,
yeah, and they made it They got on one of the very last ferries to get back to the UK before
Yeah,
the pandemic shut down.
Chick said that he's going to yell at you about
Oh,
that.
that's all right. I was rereading the story.
No, but they beat the men's record.
Yeah.
And their bike had a basket in the front. So
hell, I mean,
Yeah, that's exactly
yeah,
right.
the streamers will slow you down.
They got to fly too, by the way.
They did?
Yes.
They flew?
Yes.
From where to where?
It says they flew when crossings on I would assume they flew from
Broad.
Let's see, where did they go to the United
Probably
States?
from somewhere in the U.S. to Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
From New Zealand to the United States, then Mexico, Morocco. Man,
Should have been a boat. Should have been a boat. And
they have to power it by pedaling.
That's right.
You ever been on one of those things?
Yeah, that's fun.
Boy, they don't work.
Isn't that
isn't that
qualify-
romantic?
Isn't that the worst? It turns out to be the worst idea ever. Like initially, it's like, yeah, this is fun. Let's pedal
Yeah.
the boat, and then,
we got to head back.
Yeah, they don't go very far.
It says flights where crossings were impossible. They did fly. So, yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot easier, by the way, this is circumnavigating the globe. It's a lot easier if you're a flat earther.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah, no hills.
Right, right.
well, no,
just
it's
all
not. You'd go
straight
right off
shot.
the
Yeah, you'd
edge.
fall off.
Well, you have brakes.
No, but you
You hit that big ice wall?
no, you just do a big circle on the flat part. What's wrong with you guys?
Hey, here's another world record. A giraffe at the Australian Zoo. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, it's sweet.
Has set the Guinness World Record for being the world's tallest living giraffe.
All right.
I'm with Willie on this. It'd be a much cooler record if it was the world's tiniest giraffe.
The giraffe named
Under a foot.
named Forrest Giraffe, measures
Silly. Yeah.
18 feet 8 inches.
What's the average giraffe?
12 feet 9.
You are right out of your ass.
Yeah.
I'll look it up for
He's
you.
been officially verified as the world's new title holder. Bindi Irwin, Steve Irwin's daughter,
Yes?
said, I stay away from those manta rays or whatever they call them.
No, jeez.
And our sweetheart Forrest has officially made it into the world record for being the tallest living giraffe.
All right.
Giraffes range from 15 to 20 feet here. according
We are
to this.
proud.
20 feet.
Yeah.
How tall's this one?
Well, this is
18.
I think they left out the word in captivity.
No, I think they said, well, yeah, I mean, we can't measure those out in Africa or wherever.
That's
but
a guy just running with a tape measure.
To be fair, I heard this giraffe's 18 and a half feet, but he's 20 feet when he's hard. That's what I heard.
Yeah, the flaccid neck is, you don't want to measure when it's...
What's the Mitch Hedberg joke?
Forrest has been...
I hate to be a giraffe with a sore throat.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to be long.
Females only average about 15 feet in height, so they're shorter than the males.
Of course.
He's been an essential part of the zoo's breeding program and has fathered 12 calves.
Aw.
Irony, huh?
With another calf on the way.
Well, how sweet.
How about that?
Getting busy.
You know, giraffes love necking.
Yeah?
And then what happened? Feel better now, Willie?
A cute joke, I think.
Yeah, it was a nice way to make both me and Josh feel bad. That was good.
No, I don't feel bad. I stand by it. There are 9-year-olds listening who
think I'm the best.
9-year-olds from 1962.
Hey, one more.
I'm sort of an old school.
So wait a second. So this is the world's tallest giraffe. Then,
Yes. Yes.
So I say your move, David Rush. Let's see you beat that one.
Well, of course he can't.
And I don't
beat
know
that.
how I ended up with this story, but
I gave it to you.
a California woman has set the world record for being the oldest active pilot and flight instructor.
See, it's a world record.
What's
Did you
her
ever hear
name?
this song?
Is it like Rocky nothing or what's her name?
Her name is Charlie.
Charlie Dorr?
Could be.
that right?
That may
That
be
could
it.
be.
Why did I think Rocky?
Did you ever hear this song, Willie?
No.
Yeah, this was mysteriously a hit many
I
years.
fooled myself into thinking I liked it when I was a kid.
The reason this was a hit is it's a song that glorifies disc jockeys. So
Yes.
you just see some guy walking in with a gram of cocaine, handing it to the program director. Hey, I bet you guys are gonna love this one. It's about how disc jockeys are the best. Listen to it.
99. Please stop. Oh my God.
Wait a second. Christy's singing along.
I remember this song.
I mean, it is good. There's good harmony there.
Did they run out of cool bands when this came out? They had to go to a cappella bands?
They must have. Was there a pandemic that kept all the other bands
They
from
said, hey,
recording?
too many guitars and drums. Let's just get the barbershop quartet in here to sing.
Well, this was their answer to Seven Bridges Road, I think.
You haven't
It's
heard
more like their answer to anything by Queen, where Freddie does 3,000 tracks.
Yeah.
This really gets bad when the instruments kick in.
Yeah, it does. The instruments do kick in.
It's awful.
This is this woman on top of herself over and over and over and over again. So it's like a Bohemian Rhapsody thing.
And you seem like a friend to me.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
Yeah, it sounds like this. Sounds like the singing nun.
Yeah.
Remember the singing nun?
Oh, yes.
Well, that story ends badly.
Oh, Lord.
Don't Google Dominico Nick or whatever it was.
99-year-old Rabina Asti gave her final flight lesson on Sunday.
Oh, the Spamantes.
Asti Spumante.
Yeah.
She's 99?
Yeah. Next Gen Flight Academy at Riverside Municipal Airport.
I'll take you up.
After taking student Brandon Martini.
Oh, well, there's the Asti Spumante.
And by the way, he's a student pilot, but
Took
had
him
anything
into the
gone
air.
wrong, he would have been a pilot.
She qualified for the world's oldest pilot title, a record previously achieved by an Iowa man at the age of 98. Asti said she wants to show others that seniors are strong, vital, and she forgets the last thing, but can still contribute.
I try to keep my plane below 50 mph. Turn signals on, ma'am.
And they're still contribute. And
You
don't
go,
forget,
girl. You
they can still
just leave her
contribute.
alone.
I joined the Mile High Club with Cary Grant.
He was doing acid. And
Actually,
It wasn't
if
interested.
If you know her history, it's a little more
Stop
complex.
it. Stop it.
That's Sophia Loren was.
I wonder what it would be like if we did a show where we didn't get in trouble.
I don't know.
I wonder what that would be like.
Hey, an earthquake just hit L.A., by the way.
Come on, Christy, what are you doing?
No, Christy can't stand. She wants to be. I want to be a real news girl.
Forlorn news with
It's
Christy
like
Lee.
Pinocchio. I want to be a real boy. I want to do a breaking story.
We got a seismic. We got a
4.5.
That's barely
It's a
knock a
shaker.
knick-knack off a
It's
shelf.
a shaker.
And one of those.
It's waking people up, I'll tell you that.
That is the worst scale ever.
Yes, I agree.
No one
it's the best
knows the difference between a 7 and a 7.2.
I bet seismologists do.
Oh, seismologists do. Sure, it's their job. They get up every day. This is like that whole dew point thing. No one on Earth knows what it means. A meteorologist will spend an hour trying to explain it. It means it's hotter than hell. That's what it means. So anyway, congratulations for being the world's oldest pilot.
Yes, that is a
Although I do think the
wonderful thing.
student should get some credit.
Congratulations.
Why?
Would you get on a plane with someone who's
99?
No. Driving it? I'd say no.
No.
Anything goes wrong, you're in charge. I mean, let's face it. This would be one hell of a great life alert commercial.
Yeah, but if you go too slow in a plane, don't you fall out of the sky?
Yes, you can't really.
Yeah,
go
it's called a
55.
stall.
I was kidding about that. Again, I'm just saying, congratulations to her and to her student for. I just hope this guy knew how to fly a plane, just in case. Okay, thank you very much. Coming up, is that sports?
News coming up. News.
Okay. We'll look forward to hearing from Christy.
Yes.
Also coming up, we're going to talk with our West Coast correspondent, Al Jackson, and see what's going on. He's in Colorado today, so we can't get a full report on that.
Teaching you to be proficient in the world of street lingo? Is that?
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, helping us all become hipper.
Yes.
If that's possible. All that's coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Everything about the show is at bobandtom.com. Check it out now. State law.
Joining us in the studio this morning, comedian Paul Gilmartin from Los Angeles, California. How are things in L.A.?
Good. Not to get graphic or anything, but I've been having a problem with being bound up.
Oh, really?
Lately, so I had to go see the doctor for that, and that they had to get a the sigmoidoscopy.
Sigmoidoscope. The old sigmoidoscope.
Where they put the little camera.
Little.
And I think I've been in L.A. too long because I want to direct it myself. We just don't really have the same vision for my colon. And I did smoke pot with my parents, actually. It was a few years back, but my parents had been nagging me for a long time. Get some pot and we'll smoke pot with you. Get some pot, we'll smoke pot with you. So finally, my dad comes up to me and says, "Paul, your mother and I had a little meeting. We decided we're going to try marijuana. Perhaps you could rustle some up for us." Okay, Puff Daddy. So I had a friend of mine bring a joint over, but I didn't tell him my parents were going to smoke. I thought I'd surprise my friend.
Good idea. Nice guy.
Wouldn't you do it? If you could
Sure, I guess.
So I had him come over, and real kiss ass too. He's talking to my mom. That's a lovely house coat, Mrs. Gilmartin. I'm standing right behind him. Hey, Greg, you got that joint? There's a look on his face, just looking at me like, "What the hell are you doing, man? Come on, you said you had some good weed on the phone. Fire up a fatty." Oh, your son, Paul, he's such a kidder. What is this, some kind of FBI trap? What the hell are you doing? It was fun for about 2 minutes until I realized that I'm high, and now I'm stuck with my parents for the next 4 hours. Getting high doesn't make your parents any different. They're the same people they were before.
Right.
My mom's still talking 100 miles an hour. I'm dry. Why is my mouth so dry? My hair feels fruity. Get me some juice. Dad's all just furrowed brow sitting on the couch thinking about his checkbook. Oh, my God, we've lost everything. Dad, carry the one. Carry the one. Oh, we're doing all right. Where can I get more of this marijuana? We're making money. Watching my friend hand the joint to my mom was priceless. It was like watching, like handing a nun a dildo. Are you sure?
Okay.
All right.
There's the switch sister.
Yeah.
Honky Tonk Women from the Stones. Lowrider from War.
Yeah.
Down in the Corner from Cretans. Finally, rock's most underrated instrument steps up front. It's Kick-Ass Cowbell, exclusively from Bob and Tom Records. You'll also get Alky the Clown's famous talking cowbell routine.
Hey, how are you today, Clarence Cowbell? Oh, is that right, man? Me too. Hey, Clarence, you want to watch a cartoon? Yeah, me too. Yeah, let's roll the cartoon, all right? Oh, God, I got a headache. All right, roll the damn cartoon.
Plus, you'll get the cowbell's greatest Olympic moments. It's Kick-Ass Cowbell from Bob and Tom Records. This collection goes beyond any previous cowbell compilations, featuring remixed classic tracks where we turn up the cowbell. It's Led Zeppelin.
There's a lady, all it glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway to heaven.
The Beatles.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay.
You want cowbell? We got it. You'll be moved when you've heard this collection. Act now and get rock's greatest bells and whistles, featuring Molly Hatchet, Steve Miller, the Scorpions, and of course, the theme to the Andy Griffith Show. It's Kick-Ass Cowbell only from Bob and Tom Records. No cows were harmed making this record, unless, of course, you count the cheeseburgers we ate in the studio.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, of course.
So, Mark, you're single.
Thank you, Dreamy. 7:45 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Hope you heard that. Keep listening for that. That's what's happening in Q95. Some serious stuff. Christy has a quick update on the weather forecast.
It's not looking good if you have outdoor activities today, sadly. As my daughter's canoe trip is going to probably be awful. Showers and thunderstorms, high 80. A mix of sun and clouds tomorrow, high 80, 72.
Deliverance. Welcome back to the Bob. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
I love this. We're going to shout out 70s movies. I love it. Deliverance.
French Connection.
North Dallas 40.
Godfather. Ooh, Godfather.
Good choice. Where am I? Oh, this is the Bob and Tom Show. That's right. This is Tom speaking. I almost know who I am.
Capricorn 1.
Ace Cosby is our engineer. He's also the proprietor of the Ace Cosby Joke of the Day. Shouting out random movie titles. It's Josh Arnold in the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick chair.
They shoot horses, don't they?
Jaws.
Conversation.
Are we just doing 70s still?
Yes, we're in the 70s.
Dog Day Afternoon.
Are you cheating and looking them up on the computer?
No, I haven't yet, but I'm going to start cheating.
Let's see now. There's Chick McGee. Christy Lee's over there in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Willie G. Right over there in the other glass box. And on the TV, it's Pat Godwin.
Hi.
And Christy, we have to get to some news, but first, we had an interesting story in sports. Two women circumnavigated the globe on a bicycle, a tandem bicycle, and they have the record. They beat the men's record and the ladies' record.
Of course, they didn't really do it. They flew part of their mission.
Well, you understand.
Well, you can't ride a bike across the water.
Well, if they're going to do it...
Well, you can't ride a bike across the Atlantic Ocean. No, you can't
ride a bike across the Atlantic Ocean. You can't ride a bike.
Love Garth
At least put the bike on the plane. Put the bike on a plane and have them pedal.
It should be a stationary bike.
During the...
Plane's
I see what you're saying.
Yes.
No.
Well, we went around the world except for the parts where we flew and watched a movie. Yeah.
Chick, what if they only watch bike-themed movies?
Okay,
You know, one about
breaking
Little
away.
Five,
Right.
breaking away, yeah.
Oh, if they-
Quicksilver.
Well, not Quicksilver doesn't count. It's not a good movie. Breaking Away.
Oh, they have to be good movies.
Rad. Wasn't that a bike movie?
Rad.
The Dirt Bike Kid.
Oh,
Rad
I don't
may have been a
remember that
skating
one.
movie.
Okay, Christy Lee, I'm going to do this in quiz form.
Oh, God.
I'm looking at something right now,
Yes.
and it just sold within the last 24 hours for $4,821.
Oh, yeah, I got that. Yeah, that's
What
amazing.
was it?
Yeah.
$4,821.
Well, it could have been anything. Can I have a
It's something we
category?
discussed. I'm not that much of an idiot. Yeah, it's
discussed
it's
this?
something we discussed on this show 2 weeks ago at some length.
And this is an almost impossible question
Yeah.
that you're asking.
2 weeks ago.
Man, I feel like I should.
Some kind of.
I'll give you a hint.
baseball
I'll give you a hint.
Awful
What?
music.
Furry.
Oh, a pair of the Grateful Dead
Oh,
shoes.
Grateful Dead sneakers?
Yes.
Oh.
The Nike SB Dunk Low Grateful Dead Bears Orange shoe.
It sold for how much?
4,000. Oh, a pair of them. $4,821.
That's what Potasnik paid?
I
Didn't you say he was...
I was talking to Scott Potasnik, and he's a big, what do you call it, sneakerhead?
Yeah.
And I was quite literally talking to him, and he goes, I got to go because I'm in line. He was in a virtual line to try to buy some of these.
Did he
Yeah.
get some?
I don't know. I haven't talked to
I
him
hope
since
he
then.
did. I love when collectors get what they're looking for.
But these really are licensed by the band The Grateful Dead, and they're very odd looking. This particular one is orange on light orange with a lime green swoosh, but the fabric and about half the shoe it looks like fur, faux fur. And
Like a stuffed animal
It's
would
my
be.
understanding, yes, they had to skin actual Muppets to make these.
Oh, that's a
Which is
shame.
why they're so expensive.
Did that, the Muppet fur grow back like the wool of sheep? Or
Sadly, no.
Oh, it doesn't?
Okay.
They graft burlap on it.
Can't believe we're here. We're touring the Nike Fact. Oh,
They graft burlap.
Sorry, that was horrible. 4,000. That's for a pair. I don't get but I guess a lot of these collectible shoes, there are people that do nothing but do this, and they make a living buying and selling shoes. So,
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not sure the average deadhead can.
Sneaker futures.
That would have bought you. That would have bought you a lot of cheese sandwiches and Heinekens.
Heineken is the beer of Grateful
If you
Dead
walk into a
fans?
Dead concert, there were usually people selling iced imported beers of various
Really?
kinds.
I'm
Absolutely.
really surprised by that.
And cheese sandwiches. Did you ever go to a Dead show?
Never.
The grilled cheese sandwiches are still a big thing.
Are they grilled cheese or just cheese sandwiches?
In the lot, yeah. They'll do them with like a little Bunsen burner situation. Not a Bunsen burner, but
Yeah,
some
like a
sort of
little mini
plug-in
grill. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
So let's. Now, I mentioned earlier this thing about this lady that has the 99 years old, world's oldest active flight instructor.
Yes.
That's right.
A menace
My
should be
blinker's
out of
on.
the sky.
You
She's
guys,
gonna
we should be so lucky that we're
gonna
doing something like that at
charge-
99.
Oh, I'll be 30 years dead, but it doesn't.
gonna cause something going wrong in the sky.
Oh, I'll be 20 years sitting in my own feces.
Stop it. Well, with that attitude like that, you will.
Now, this is amazing, but it gave us an opportunity to relive this audio turd.
Again?
Well, I want to prove a point here. And you, Chick McGee, former radio spin and DJ, recognized, and you came up with the name
Charlie Dorr.
Charlie Dorr, and that's correct. It's a lady Charlie. And
she has a Joni Mitchell type voice that only dogs can hear.
Yeah, she does.
And then I mentioned when she was doing her solo part, it sounded kind of like the singing nun. Willie, I don't know if you've ever heard this one.
Oh,
Of course I
no.
haven't.
This goes back to when I was. You've heard this tune?
No, I said, of course I haven't.
Okay, here we go. This is.
Never heard this.
Is this French?
Yeah. This
Hey, if
was.
this is playing here, what's playing in hell?
This was a huge,
Did she
huge
date Elvis?
hit.
Well, date's not the verb you
No,
want.
she did not date Elvis. That was a different one.
That was a different nun?
That was there's a woman that dated Elvis that actually became a nun.
Oh,
She's
Hey,
still,
Josh, you know what they call them?
she's still alive.
Fuck, I'm none.
Ain't got none, ain't gonna get none.
And you didn't want to. And you didn't want me to play this. Oh God, that's.
Are you enjoying that?
Yeah, I think he's enjoying our suffering.
Yes.
He's a sadist.
I think he secretly likes that part.
I think he does.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's all music DJs. You know, there are a number of songs that.
Are there any other songs that start like that? Like, I know Seven Bridges Road, and that's the only one that I can think of.
Start a cappella like that?
Yeah. Oh, there are a handful of them. But I mean, that's the same voice recorded over and over and over. A la, once again, if you listen to most hit records, a lot of vocals are doubled, tripled, quadrupled.
So she's even doing the low parts. It's just
I
manipulated.
don't think so. According to the video, it's 5 or 6 different people.
It could be, but she's doing a lot of them. I mean, any Queen record, you've got Freddie's voice layer upon layer upon layer.
I don't have a problem with that.
Layer.
Do you have a problem with that?
I'm just saying. I don't have a problem
I think
with
Tom
it.
does.
When you go to see him live, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
What happened to the other 74 Freddies?
Underwhelming, yeah.
Well, thank goodness we stopped those.
Yeah, we don't have to do that anymore.
That pesky concert process. Yeah.
Sorry about that. How about a song, Pat? What do you got over there?
Here's Pat to make you laugh.
Yeah, go, Pat.
Okay. What's happening in the world of news, Christy Lee?
Well, there might be a pandemic, but it also seems like we have a lost leg epidemic. A dive team in Missouri recovered a prosthetic leg in the Merrimack River. Mike Evans, who lost his prosthetic leg during a float trip this weekend, said, quote, "I noticed that my leg felt really light, and immediately it hit me like, uh-oh, that leg slipped off."
Yikes.
Even with the help of insurance, Evans said replacing the $27,000 leg was more than he could afford.
Yeah.
Adding, quote, "There's no way I could afford 2 leg payments." Boy, there's something.
So I have a tactical question.
Mm-hmm.
If you fall back on your leg payments,
Do they take it?
is there like a leg repo guy? Would that be
Probably.
like the saddest man in the world?
Like to have that
Oh, that would suck.
The only person that would like that job is you, Dad.
Yeah, you would make a good leg repo guy.
You would love that.
He's asleep. I'm going in.
Mr. Evans put out a call.
Yeah, I'm a good repo leg guy. I always give him the shoe back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Waze.
Technically, the shoe ain't ours. You can keep it.
I got a repo man with a heart.
Yeah.
I have a feeling one of these days you're just going to be walking around town. Someone's going to throw a leg at you.
We had one sent to us, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we certainly did. We had a guy, we had the comedian Vic Dunlap was in here, and none of us realized that his leg had been removed, and he, out of nowhere, in the middle of a break, talking in the air, he reaches down and rips his leg off and puts it on the counter.
Nothing.
Okay.
In his defense, he wasn't doing very well. But then he put the leg up there, and man,
That
funniest thing I've
killed.
ever seen.
Yeah.
Somewhat visual.
Nothing wigs you out
Got an
more
ace
than
up his
that.
pant leg.
There
We
you
have
go.
the guy at the gym that takes his leg off, Tom, at the swimming pool.
Yeah, sure. I get it. I'm not being cruel. I'm saying I just think it's.
His stumps floating around on the water.
No, he puts it.
Of course, I'm not being a jackass. But what's funny to me
He swims
is
in circles.
we have had 3 stories.
They have stump cover.
Here's the first one. We had this one yesterday. Firefighters in Indiana recovered a woman's $20,000 prosthetic leg from a reservoir just by chance.
They had been there,
The
yeah.
fire department's tactical team was doing a special training thing. So they went down in water. You can't see your hand in front of
Right.
your face, and they found this thing.
And then we had the farmer in Vermont who found a prosthetic leg belonging to a guy who lost it while skydiving.
And this guy lost it
soybean
skydiving,
field.
and he put it out there on Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. And this guy went looking on his field, and he found it. And now this is the 3rd one in 48 hours.
Which is what Mr. Evans did. He put out a call for help on social media. It made its way all the way to the Missouri State Highway Patrol dive team. So we're kind of merging the 2 stories from yesterday into one. The team was preparing for training exercises when they contacted Mr. Evans to get the location of where he believed he lost the leg. Corporal Jason Hurt and Trooper Colby Tierney were able to recover the prosthetic and notify Evans that his leg had been found.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
$27K.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure these things are miracles of engineering. Also, I totally appreciate that.
And they're all very obviously customized.
But this guy's got to put it on payments. Wouldn't you think your insurance would cover that?
Maybe a portion of it doesn't.
Well, come on. God, give the guy a break.
You know how friendly the American insurance industry is.
Yes.
Just helping everybody they can all the time.
But for $27K, I would think you could get a real leg put on at this point. But who knows? Maybe someday.
3D printer.
Well, this guy was really upset because he was in an ass kicking contest.
How did he do?
He did all half good.
Well, thank God they found the leg in time. See, it's an old joke.
The hitchhike can hop in, stuff like that.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Can't find my leg, I can't find my fake leg. I can't find my leg, I can't find my fake leg.
This is diagram of things I hate the most on this show, meeting right in the middle.
All right.
Is Sam jealous because Willie's on the air?
I don't know. That's my son Sam's tribute to the Tiger King.
Tiger King.
No, wait a minute.
Tiger King.
This will stick in your head.
Tiger King. Tiger King.
No, it's apparently applying to everything. Well, when we come back, Christy, what have you got?
Well, we have Space Camp in danger of permanently closing because of the pandemic. We have an asteroid discovered hurtling toward Earth by some teens in India.
You know something? This is the first year people are going to go, yeah, bring it on. We don't care. We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Ross Bennett, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. I can't sleep. I have to say this all night long.
Hey, did you know Bob and Tom have a YouTube channel? It's true, the Bob and Tom YouTube channel. Subscribe now at no cost, and you can be watching Bob and Tom Tonight, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. 20 minutes of video highlights of today's Bob and Tom Show tonight, right there on Bob and Tom's YouTube channel. Over 100,000 of you out there in Bob and Tom Nation have already subscribed. We're looking to double that, so click on that red subscribe now button if you haven't already, and you can be watching Bob and Tom Tonight. Again, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm Mark Allison with the Bob and Tom News Update from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Congressional lawmakers finally got to take some pot shots at the heads of the big top tech companies, but only struck glancing blows during yesterday's session. Legislators grilled Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, Amazon's Jeff Bezos, Sundar Pichai of Google, and Tim Cook of Apple as they testified on video before the House Judiciary Subcommittee on Antitrust. For the past year, the panels looked into the business practices of Silicon Valley to see if they needed heavier regulation. But the testimony yielded few big revelations or moments as the tech titans defended their business operations and vowed to tweak their actions to offer more assurances to customers. Asian stock markets have risen after the U.S. Federal Reserve left interest rates unchanged to support the struggling economy. Shanghai, Hong Kong, and Seoul advanced while Tokyo fell 0.1%. Wall Street had its best day in 2 weeks, even though the Fed warned U.S. coronavirus infections are endangering a modest economic recovery from the pandemic. Gold, which had been at record highs, rose again. Lower interest rates and investor optimism about a possible coronavirus vaccine have helped global markets recover most of this year's losses. That's a quick look at your news headlines. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
You don't remember Dr. Frank King?
No, I don't remember Dr. Frank King. What did he do with sundials?
Oh, he's a 76-year-old fellow at the Computer Science Institute of Churchill College.
Mhm.
And, of course, he's chair of the British Sundial Society.
How many people are in the Sundial Society?
That has to be the most boring meeting.
I remember we did this story. Isn't the story essentially people aren't relying on sundials as much as they once were? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, he wants to get young people interested in sundials.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
You might hear bits of conversation
as you pass through public places. Some loud talker on a cell phone. At the next table, there's a tiff. Most washed by and not remembered. But one night just last December, I passed two women who were talking by the front door of my hotel. The moment that I heard their words, I stopped and thanked them by the curb. I said it was the finest one-line eavesdrop that I had ever known. Scribbling on my hotel bed, I recorded what they said. With a hotel pen, I wrote then they had to taser her again. Again, they had to taser her. First time wasn't phasing her. Whatever she did it twice. Who was that gal? Why weren't she nice? She still advanced, a-comin' strong. So they cranked the volts. She soiled her thong. Didn't get the hint, because then they had to taser her again. There are questions that are classic, like a diamond with its facets. You can look from every angle.
803 Q95, it's the Bob and Tom Show.
How about
Thank
a
you, legendary
forecast?
Ace Cosby, sir.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Showers and thunderstorms pretty much all day today. High 80. Cloudy tonight, low 67. Mix of sun and clouds, and 80 tomorrow, 74 now.
This portion of the Bob and Tom Show is featuring Josh Arnold.
That's right. The NBA is back and FanDuel Sportsbook is celebrating. Here's your chance to win even bigger when you bet the Clippers-Lakers game tonight. For every 2,500 fans who bet on the Lakers to cover, FanDuel will move the line 1 point in the Lakers' favor. As long as enough fans keep betting, the line keeps moving. Best of all, FanDuel will pay you out at whatever the line lands at by tip-off, so you don't have to wait to get in on the action. If you already have a FanDuel Sportsbook account, just look for the Spread the Love market to place your bet. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app now or visit sportsbook.fanduel.com today. You must be 21 years and older and present in Indiana, must wager in designated crowdfunding market, max wager $50, payout at -110. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. That is FanDuel Sportsbook.
Thank you, John. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Happy to be here on this, the 30th of July, 2020. The world's still spinning okay today?
Yeah.
Doing all right? Okay, good. There's Josh, there's Ace, that's Chick, I'm Tom. Through the glass over there's Willie.
Give me the signal when we're back and ready to talk, okay?
Okay, will do. There's Christy Lee in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Pat Godwin is through the glass. I can see him from here. And we were talking about the third lost prosthetic leg in the news. And
my goodness.
Speaking of prosthetic legs.
Got a leg.
We have one in the studio with a foot. The nails are painted.
Ew, they are.
It says Action Brace and Prosthetic Incorporated, keeping people on the move.
Well, good for them. But that's someone donated that to the show.
Yeah.
I think they upgraded. And
that's not $20,000 worth.
No.
Yeah, that's not the 20K.
You
That's
don't know. I just
that's the K car of prosthetic legs.
This is not comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, no.
The most recent one, we've had 3 of these in 48 hours.
I'll keep my
The
own.
most recent one was in with the Merrimack River.
Yes, sir.
I floated it.
And they once again, divers were able to find the thing. And the guy said it was, what was it, $28,000?
$27,000.
Amazing.
Is this next to the Monitor River?
The Merrimack?
Oh, very
Merrimack
good.
Monitor. Anything? Anybody?
Okay, it's very nice.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
The Monitor.
The Civil War.
I don't want to explain to me. I simply don't care.
Okay. Well, I think simply is pretty much the way you approach everything.
That's right.
Simpleton.
My goodness.
So anyway, it just seems that it's a little odd that we'd have. I feel very bad for these people who lose these legs, but all 3 of these they were found.
Yeah.
Just think of that, though, having to do. I mean, you're already bummed because you've lost your leg.
Sure.
And then you got to learn how to do this, and then. I think I'd be pretty good at that.
Yeah.
My fortitude, my stick-to-itiveness, my
If you had any kind of injury.
my drive, my
No, in your case, it would be build a ramp. He's never getting up again. Get him a chair, an adult diaper.
He's never getting up again. Josh, do you think you do well with the rehabilitation process that it would take to accommodate an artificial limb?
Yes, I would do my best, and I would, live
Persevere,
life the fullest.
do what's right. Okay.
Yeah.
These people all, it just seems odd that you wouldn't know you'd lost it in some of these cases where the guy skydiving didn't know it was gone.
The phantom pains you have, like it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was probably concentrating on something else at the time.
Well, the guy was skydiving, so more power to him.
I like how sometimes you talk about something you know nothing about. This is literally something you know nothing about. The feeling of not knowing your leg is there when it's
I would imagine skydiving, there's so much other sensation going on you don't.
But I'm just saying, I mean, he figured it out when he went to stand up and he couldn't. Because
well, when you try to land and you only got one leg to land on.
Which comedian was it who said he got his phone caught up?
I think it's Geechee Guy.
But he had phantom pains. It was still there.
Yeah, he said he got my phone was cut off, but sometimes it feels like it's still there.
That's funny.
Much better when you tell that.
That's actually a thing. Do you know that?
Oh, yeah, phantom pain. Sure.
No, the phantom vibration. People think that their phone's vibrating and it's not.
Oh, that?
Yes.
Well, that's far less interesting than a phantom leg pain.
Well, of course.
No, but I think she's right.
But no, people complain to doctors about this vibration that they're feeling, and it's just a phantom thing.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because they're craving that someone would reach out to them.
I guess.
Is that what it is?
Or panicking.
I think that's what it is, yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay, well, in any event, we've learned. Tomorrow we have another.
Why are we
lost. holding
off?
So that Tom can go 4 days in a row. False.
Pat, do you have a song about it?
We have a lot of time to fill, but right now, ladies and gentlemen, the hilarity will ensue. Go ahead, Josh. What do you got? Oh no, you just.
I was at the grocery store, and
What about you don't really buy bananas?
Did you get in a fight? They were out of pizza rolls, were they?
Will you let me finish my own bit?
Called 911.
Here we go.
No gravy.
Here we go.
Well, it took 2 hours
I called
today.
emergency services because the grocery store was out of powdered gravy or whatever it is.
Comes in a jar.
Just add butter.
I don't make jarred gravy money.
Oh, and then I also, to update you, we were playing a little bit of the famous Singing Nun for Willie. Oh, boy.
This is playing in a dank basement right now as some lunatic sews a skin suit. Put the lotion on it.
And then someone said, is she the nun that dated Elvis?
I asked.
Dolores Hart is the actress who actually was in an Elvis movie and has become a nun. She's still around. There's a movie about her. She was a prominent actress in Hollywood and literally became a nun. And
Elvis, did Elvis slept with her?
No, I don't think
we don't know that.
Really reamed her out?
Oh, boy.
Gave her some religion?
I doubt it. In any event, it's a very interesting story. There was an Academy Award-nominated movie made about it.
What movie was that?
Documentary.
Oh, a documentary. Oh, it'd been boring. Nobody saw it.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure you didn't see it because it wasn't on the Simpleton channel.
Hey, speaking of Elvis.
Die. Oh, big car, drive fast. Die.
I love that show, Big Car, Drive Fast.
Big car.
Now that's a show. You
Drive
know
fast.
going in.
Drive fast, shoot gun, big car. Die. Poop my pants.
Oh, Poop My Pants is pretty. Season 3 was a little weak, but.
We have Elvis news. Elvis Week is next month, and if you're a fan, apparently you'll be able to appear in a movie poster with him, ride around Graceland in a golf cart simulator, or take a virtual seat next to him during his 68 comeback special.
Strange.
They're adding 10 immersive experiences August 8th. Other experiences include having your picture taken in one of Presley's costumes or one of his album covers, or
they gonna do it by date? Well, sir,
You
judging
look
by
like-
your girth, I'm saying mid-70s. Elvis.
Somebody get the 75.
Uh-oh, casket Elvis. Get the cape.
Casket Elvis, Josh.
Was
right to it.
Was Elvis laid in? I don't want to say laid in stage.
Yeah.
But was he had public viewing? And,
Remember that? Not only the rumors that he's still alive, the body looked waxy. So yada,
photos,
yeah.
And you can also create a video of Elvis singing to you in the film Blue Hawaii.
Are you lonesome?
Most experiences will come with a souvenir photo or a video of your experience. So there you go, Elvis fans. If you're
You ever
headed
see
down-
the porno version of Blue Hawaii? Blown Hawaii? No, it's called Blue Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Emma Stone's in that, isn't she? Blown. Oh, no, that's Aloha. Never mind.
We have coming up, Christy. What have you got?
Let's see what we have. Victoria's Secret's in the news.
Okay,
but we can't talk about them.
No, we have. For those of you who are art fans, we have a Van Gogh or Van Gogh, however you pronounce
Let's go with
it.
Van Gogh.
At the mall, wouldn't you go, oh my gosh, look at that Victoria's Secret store? And then you would kind of walk a little further and go, look at the slut that's Fredericks of Hollywood. Man, that is the skanky cousin of Victoria.
Is that still out there?
I don't
think
know.
it's internet only, but I think they are out there.
Wow. Yeah, Fredericks, they didn't care at
yeah.
all.
Okay, well, we'll find out more.
I am Frederick.
All
Of
that
Hollywood.
coming up, along with, I believe we're going to hear from Larry King momentarily. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Well, what else would you be doing with your time?
The voice of Henry Phillips, a great guitar player and a great comedian. Has some good movies out there as well. Punching the Clown, highly recommended. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check it out there in the world of, well, you know how to find movies. I don't need...
A look at their car is perhaps the best way to introduce the uninitiated to WFBQ Radio's morning team, Bob and Tom. The pink and camouflage junker features 3 hood ornaments, a bowling trophy, the hind quarter of a horse, and a jar of tartar sauce that will have to be explained elsewhere.
Q95, it's 8:42. You're with Bob and Tom on a 2 for Tuesday.
Good morning.
Howdy.
Great.
Holmes.
Sherlock. Let's play word association.
Okay.
Howdy.
Holmes.
Sherlock.
Holmes.
John C. You're with Bob and Tom.
Holmes.
The human tripod.
I see.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bob.
That's all right.
From 6 a.m. and for the next 4 hours, Bob Kavoyan and Tom Griswold fill the airwaves with jokes and pranks that range from silly to hilarious and from bawdy to sick.
Why is sex like air?
Why is sex like air? I give up, Bob.
Because it's no big thing unless you're not getting it.
They deliver a National Lampoon sort of humor that leaves the audience laughing while wondering how Q95 can broadcast some of the things they say.
Half the joke is in your mind. The joke isn't stated outright. The person has to put something into it to get something out of it.
Yeah, they're fun and
People like them.
people enjoy them.
They laugh at them. There's an alternative. You can always change the channel.
But people aren't. After 2 years on the air, Bob and Tom have taken Q95's morning show to the top of the volatile morning FM ratings. WFBQ is the third radio station the zany team has worked for. After 6 years together, they've got the routine down pat. Bob runs the audio control board, plays straight man, and provides the program's famous laugh.
Amateur phylactics. Amazing concept, I think, and I think it's going to.
Tom sits on a mound of notes and papers to provide the program's often quoted jokes and many of its voices.
Oh, hello, Mohandas.
Hello, Bob.
How are you?
I am fine today. Hello, Tom. Hi, Mohandas. You look very good today. Thank you so much, Mohandas.
Much of their banter is off the cuff, with an occasionally rehearsed punchline, off mic, during a song.
Only if it makes you late for the ceremony.
She's controversial. She's provocative. She's the famous sex therapist, Dr. Ruth Weisboner. Good morning, Dr. Ruth. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning. Is it wrong to have sex before you're married?
No, as long as you're not late for the wedding.
Bob and Tom say they get very few complaints from listeners as they poke fun at every special interest group imaginable, and station management has left them unrestrained on the limits of their humor. After 2 years, the result has been high ratings, a devoted following, and 2 happily transplanted Hoosiers who say they just might stay to grow old and gray on Q95.
Could be. It's very possible. In fact, it's already started.
Bob's getting gray.
Yeah. Tom's getting old.
Yeah.
That's when I discovered the Breathe All Right nasal strip. You know, just like the ones that all the football players wear. I can breathe better and just listen to me sing. Here, let me put this thing on.
The wind was blowing like a rolling tambourine. On my big grass bed, my boot heels were a wandering. Heaven's door was knocking and I was tangled up in blue. Oh, does it feel when the times are a-changing too?
And not only do I sing better, listen to my harmonica playing. And now listen, I can even play the guitar better too.
Wow.
And it's all thanks to Breathe All Right nasal strips. So go to your drugstore and knock, knock, knock on the door. Tell him Bobby Zimmerman sent you. The answer, my friend, was blowing in the wind. I just couldn't smell it till now. Oh, my Breathe All Right thing just fell off. They got stuck on this damn harmonica holder. And for you ladies, there's a Breathe All Right that's made just for a woman. It'll make you breathe just like a little girl. Everybody must get a Breathe All Right today.
19 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy Lee's got the weather.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Going to be a wet day today. Showers and thunderstorms around, high 80. Cloudy tonight down to 67 and partly cloudy, 81 tomorrow, 74 now.
49 here in the studio.
Yeah, I know.
I'm cold. I'm a little baby boy.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Well, maybe you're the one with a body temperature problem.
What do you got, nicotine over
Because
there? What are you doing?
everybody in the room, every one of us is freezing but you. I don't get it.
So guess what? We all freeze.
And the problem with that is what?
Well, I guess you're right.
Yeah, it's quite all right, Mr. Check Signer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You keep the thermostat wherever you
I
need.
prefer your highness. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Okay, I'm in charge. I get it.
Hi-yo.
I thought you wanted to be a czar.
No, I don't want to be a czar. It's too ethnic.
And what's with the czar?
Is it a C or a Z?
They get me about it crossward puzzles all the time.
Do they?
CS or CZ. Make up your mind, you left-wing commies.
Why do they have two different
spellings?
We got a pretty good brain among all of us. Why do they have two different
I've never
spellings?
looked it up. I'll look it up.
Tsar or Cesar?
Now, they're both annoying.
Yeah.
I don't like silent letters in general.
They're sneaky. They're up to something.
That P in pneumonia.
Yeah.
What the hell's that for, you commie? All right. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, I know. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Our engineer is Ace Cosby. Ace is also a legend in the world of radio. He's got a much better voice than any of us. That's why we limit him talking. It's humiliating, really.
Thank you.
See, that just the thing. It's just see how he just dished that out so quickly. There's Ace. There's Josh. Josh, of course, is sitting in the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. He's Keegling over there, I can tell. Chick McGee's across the way at the sports desk. Christy's in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. There's Willie. There's Pat. And we have, what is it, Van Gogh? What's going on here?
We've been joined. Actually, we have joined by our friend Al Jackson.
Hey, Al. They moved the TV. I couldn't see you.
Van Gogh. What do you mean they moved the TV?
They didn't move.
What are you saying?
What does that mean?
There's a giant TV here.
It's not been moved.
No, he just was caught off guard.
Been here for 3 weeks.
It's been there for 3 weeks.
Yes.
Just noticed it. There we go. There we go. Now I can see you.
Look at that. I get full screen.
Yeah,
It's
baby.
really nice. And
Holy hell.
You got your glasses on.
Look at those teeth.
I look like a failed author this morning.
Those teeth look
Yeah,
5
the
feet
bookshelf's
tall.
been.
Have you been running? There's like
I have
beads of
been. I
sweat
just
on
got
your-
done running. I'm like sweating. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Who's the guy behind you there in the giant hair right over your left shoulder?
That's my dad. Hold on, let me get the picture.
Yeah, that's bad.
Elton Jackson.
That is
handsome
badass.
guy.
Oh, what's his first name, Al?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay, Al Jackson is grabbing.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
looking
getting it. Hold on. My dad's first name is Otha.
Oh, I love that.
I don't know if you can see. He's
Oh, yes.
Oh, that looks like Hendrix.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, that's such a great photo.
The jean shorts,
great
that is
leaning against a
cool.
73 Corvette.
Oh, I love it.
Nice.
Did you see his package, Christy?
No, I didn't notice this.
I mean, it is.
Hey,
What?
Are you a Hendrix fan at all, Al?
I do like the stuff that I've heard.
There's a famous story. Dean will know this. Maybe Pat will. Jimi Hendrix walked into, I think it was it in L.A., walks in and buys a Corvette and doesn't know how to drive at all. Did not end well. But that's a great picture.
What do you mean did not end well? Like James Dean?
No, like he crashed it. Oh, it was in Cleveland. It was in Cleveland? Okay, yeah. But it's a famous Hendrix. Your dad looks like Hendrix with the fro and everything.
Yeah.
Have you ever had the full fro?
No, I had kind of the 1990s box cut, but that's about it. I don't know. That's about as far as I could get it. Ace, did you ever have the fro?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got a picture of me with Ace, and Ace has got the fro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It was weird then.
Throw it back out. Get the all gray fro. That's a good look.
Well, Ace has the best hair of anybody.
He
in the
does.
building.
Ace has really good hair.
I have never seen Ace's hair.
Well, he covers it with a cap just to make me mad.
Well, here's a treat for you.
Look at that.
There you go.
Whoa, that's a
look at
beautiful head of hair.
Yeah, it's a good head of hair, man. He's got the salt and pepper thing going, and
Salt and pepper.
I'm leaning into the salt and pepper too. I think I'm done dyeing my hair.
Are you?
Oh, I didn't know you did.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I did for a little while because your gray hair comes in all squiggly and these weird. It looks like the country's on the world map, and it doesn't look cool. So like now I'm just gonna have a year kind of weird hair and then just go with the straight, just gray. I'm down with a little gray. What's up with that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing
I
wrong
saw
with it.
yesterday Jeff Bezos has actually got the hair back. See that?
No.
He grew his hair back?
Yeah. Instead of being the bald guy now, the shaved head guy.
Oh, this girl must have asked him to do that.
Probably. And then, Godwin still dyes his hair.
Every week, a week or so, yeah.
I was asking this question yesterday on the air. I wonder if the Elvis estate has ever been approached about having like an Elvis color dye. Because he famously dyed his hair from when he was in his 20s because he went white very early.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing all these things being endorsed. We've got Grateful Dead Nikes that are going for $4,000, and
I saw that.
I'm just wondering
Imagine.
at what point, because there's a whole industry of endorsements from dead people. What is it, Curtis Publishing, and they have all these people who are deceased can now still continue to make money.
Tricky in terms of getting their rights. Like, could Tupac endorse anything?
Yeah,
like
if someone will have the right, and it's real tricky. I know that the Marilyn Monroe thing is all tricked out because she died, I think, in L.A., but had a New York driver's license, and there's all kinds. Yeah,
really?
Yeah, it's all kinds of crazy stuff. I read last year the number one. See if anybody can guess this. The number one dead person, number one income.
Michael Jackson. Doesn't he own Sony?
I think
half of it?
I think last year he might have been number two. I believe number one is Bob Marley.
Whoa, sure. Wow.
Yeah, so
I mean, if he has the rights to people just wearing his face on T-shirts, they should be fine.
His likeness is.
They do. Someone controls all that.
Man.
But it's sort of funny. I'm kind of wondering how far down the road will it be, because they're going to have the technology to make videos with dead people.
Oh, sure.
I mean, they've got pretty much got it now.
Oh, yeah, they're putting James Dean in the movie.
now. Yeah,
they'll be able to make, let's just say, for the purposes of this argument, a Marilyn Monroe. What do you call it? Point of view.
Yeah, POV.
Yeah, a POV porno movie.
Yeah. Oh.
And will the question?
I was thinking about music, Tom. Sorry,
but I'm just saying.
It was kicked up a notch, didn't it? Yeah.
I'm just saying. At what point do the heirs go? Well, let's see. We could take the $5 million or remember her with dignity.
Yeah,
We'll take the check.
Yeah, you throw another zero in there and all is forgotten.
Well, especially when you get farther and farther removed from her actually being a part of your family. If you will.
There's some holdouts. The Doors drummer Densmore won't let him, light my fire into a Bic lighter commercial, et cetera, et cetera. But
it'd be nice if we made it into a song. That'd be good. Something I could sing.
I'm sorry.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
Chick's rap name is Tone Deaf, by the way, Al. It's like the Doors. What the hell's wrong with you?
I've heard a lot of people think the Doors are overrated. Now, as a black man, that's not my realm. Is that true? Do you guys feel like that?
No, they're great.
Yep.
They'd be better if they had a real bassist, but yeah, they're great.
Well, I've said this many times. Willie is supporting his dad on this one. I've said if I had a time machine, first thing I would do is go back and get the Doors a live bass player.
First thing you do.
Right.
First.
Not assassinate Hitler. Get the Doors.
Yeah.
First things first.
Not the 9/11 thing.
Josh, he said what he said.
Okay.
All right,
You gotta have your
Josh
priorities.
brought up something, Tom, and I have to get everybody's opinion on this. It's about time travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So everybody says that they would go back in history and assassinate Hitler. And I think maybe you would, but I feel like you get distracted. Like
it
you
wouldn't be
go
easy.
and then- it would go and then like you just be like, oh, it's really beautiful and like this is kind of cool and look, no cell phones. And then by the time you looked up, you'd be like, oh man, I missed my window.
Yeah.
You
I
would
think
just
that
get
was
too busy like looking at other parts of history.
right. Fall in love with some young German woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this:
Some hot Frau?
What about baby Hitler?
Oh,
certainly.
shit.
You arrived. There's baby Hitler.
Certainly easier to.
6 months old.
Well, you can tell. It's people think how you're going to tell he looks like he's a baby. You can always tell baby Hitler because of his mustache.
Of course.
obviously.
Sure, yeah.
So you grab by
It's
that
kind of
and-
wispy.
Maybe
Yeah.
you could nurture instead of kill.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that
sure
what
you
think?
could.
Well,
Yeah,
he
right,
wasn't
right. Yeah, why don't you go buy a baby cobra? Tell us how that comes out. Okay?
He's genetically predisposed. Okay.
Adopt and prove.
Hey, by the way, Jess is on YouTube talking with our listeners, chatting online, and the big giant deal today. Everyone in the YouTube chat wants Ace to keep his hat off.
Oh, really?
They love it. All in caps. Highlight of the morning, they're saying.
Yeah.
You can leave your hat off. Bum, 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 bum.
Can I ask Christy, like,
Sure.
was there an age where you started to find salt and pepper men attractive? Or is that like kind of your whole life? It's kind of the Silver Fox thing, like the George Clooney
Oh, you
thing?
got into that
That's a
early,
good
Christy.
question.
Yeah, I did get into that early.
You married a salt and pepper guy.
Yeah, when
When
I
you-
was 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. And he was
Yeah.
60 what?
He wasn't 60 what? He was in his 40s.
Hey, Josh, easy.
Josh,
Tom, too, okay?
Josh has the salt and pepper beard going now.
Yeah, I definitely do. I mean, I have it in my hair too, but yeah, the other goatee. And I don't mind it at all. I'm fine with it.
So, Al, what kind of dye do you use? What's it called?
It was just, I think it was called, starts with the Martinique. That sounds like an island.
yes.
It is an
Just
island.
brown folks dancing.
Martinique.
Wow.
Yes.
And
Cool.
is the name of the color Martinique, or is that the name of the company?
That's the name of the color, and it's also the name of the shade of the like the foundation I wear on the show. I'm telling you, Tom, me being we've been home for maybe 4 months now. I can put makeup on with the best of them at the Macy's counter. Like, come see me, ladies.
Sure.
Dude, I know how to put moisturizer on. I know how to put matte on, foundation. Come on, player. Under eye, whatever you call
Concealer.
it.
It's called concealer. Yes.
Now, we should
Yes,
explain,
concealer.
Al
Thank
is
you, Christy.
featured on television every day on the Daily Blast, so you have to do your own makeup now.
Yeah, put your own mic on. Yeah, it's so weird. There's just no humans anywhere you go now. It's like every place there used to be people. It's just you doing you. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's interesting times to live in.
Now, do you wipe the makeup off before you go home?
Yes, I do. Unless I have to do like a Zoom call or something. Because I remember back when, the world was still normal. Back when I would do like a shoot for True TV and they would give me professional makeup. If it was a Friday, I would they'd be like, do you want to wipe your makeup off? I'd be like, no, I would go to the bar because you look great. All my scars are covered up. Let's go.
One of my favorite scenes in a movie is that movie Birdcage.
Yes.
With where the son is looking at Robin Williams, and he takes his fingers and puts it on his face, then wipes the makeup on the wall. Al Jackson is our guest from the Daily Blast.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Any stand-up comedy coming up anytime soon?
Not really. I have one small show here in Denver, August 9th. I'm doing one show. I actually need to kind of record some audio for Sirius XM. So if you're around, come on out August 9th. I'll be at the Irish Rover. August 9th if you're in Denver, Colorado.
Okay, cool. Well,
yeah. And also,
to know.
if you can't make it there, watch me on Amazon Prime. You can watch my special for free there.
And the title of your special, once again, is
Baby Steps in a Yellow Tuxedo, sir.
Baby Steps in a Yellow Tuxedo. And the meaning of that is what?
I don't know what that meant. I don't know. Yeah, that was a weird time for me where I was just picking random titles, and that was that one.
It sounds like a Vonnegut short story.
Or a Steely Dan song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, Pat. Yeah, Steely Dan song. Have you ever had a yellow
I was
tuxedo?
going to ask that exact question, Tom. Thank you.
No, but you know what? And I don't know if you guys really have decided to change your life post-COVID because y'all, I promise you we'll get through this. But one of the things I'm going to start doing is travel because I don't drink anymore, so I got a lot of extra drinking money that I would have, spent at, a dive bar. So I'm going to go to Thailand and get some suits made and a couple in some crazy colors.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because once you get over there, it's pretty cheap. You just got to take your own fabric.
Yeah, Vietnam's like that too. They make great suits.
Good for you, man. That's cool. That's a really cool
Now, Josh, let's say we were go around the horn here. If you were going to get a crazy color tuxedo, what would you get?
Oh,
Good
man.
question. Good question.
I purple is the first thing that came into my head, but I would actually consult with somebody and go, what color should I be wearing?
You have your colors done before.
Yeah, either summer or winter.
I think I'd do an electric blue.
Yes.
For me.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that would look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wear. I can't wear yellow
you
or
would
orange.
actually wear?
What? Pardon me?
I wear pink.
Like, what's the craziest color you would actually wear?
Black.
Denim.
Oh, I do wear dark blue denim.
Well, no,
Yeah.
Khaki.
The lightest color he wears is what he's wearing
Khaki,
now.
yeah.
Khaki.
I wear pink shorts a lot. I have a couple
They're
pair of
salmon.
pink shorts. Yeah, salmon shorts.
Yes.
That's the color of tuxedo I choose.
I should
love
have.
that color.
I should have a guy make me a tuxedo.
Let me
out of
tell you
khaki.
something. When we would,
That's
Christy
funny.
can back me
Yes.
up on this. Tom's favorite thing wasn't performing in front of people. It
Nope.
was dressing up for the shows. He loved to change costumes.
Yes.
Like Cher.
Still enjoys it. The last show Tom and I did live, he had maybe 3 costume changes.
Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a show.
It's
Yeah,
a show.
exactly.
Come on.
Give them a show.
Get there, my blue
I think that's
jeans.
what J-Lo does. She does a bunch of costume changes.
You remember the day you dressed me up like a blueberry, like the kid from Willy Wonka? Like I looked like Veruca Salt. Remember that?
No, I don't remember June 17th, 1997.
That's exactly
It was
right.
a Friday.
Would you like? Let me walk you through the slideshow.
Al, we got to have a quick hypnotist lesson. We got a limited amount of time. What do you got over there?
All right, Tom, let's do this. Tom, what does nar mean?
Nar.
I like it. Narnar.
Any context at all? Does it mean does it simply mean no?
No, but you're in the right country. You're in the right area.
How about nar is modern for blah blah? Nar.
You're even closer, but you're not quite there. Dick.
Is
Keep
nar a shortened version of something that you're repeating twice?
Yes.
Okay, nar. Is the actual word NAR?
No.
Okay.
It's half of a word.
Is it for narcotics?
No.
Is it the first half of the word or the second?
My white female co-host says, and I love it.
She says narnar?
Yes.
And is that culturally appropriate for her to say it?
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody can say it.
Okay. I'm getting a little worried.
Yeah, we don't
Any
know
guesses?
we don't know the rules.
Gnarly, maybe?
What is it?
Gnarly?
Gnarly, yeah. It's just like,
Good job,
yeah, I went to go
Willie.
get some of the dip. It was a little nar. I've been out all day.
Good
Yeah,
job.
I like it. Yeah.
So would you say my breath is a little nar?
Sure.
A little gnarly?
you could say
Yeah.
The pizza been out all night. It's a little nar, but go ahead.
Yeah.
You have a piece.
I'll try that.
Hey, detective, the crime scene's over there. It's a bit nar. You might want to watch.
That works. You know how the
I
blood
like
gets tacky. You know that.
Yeah.
Sours before 5, a little nar.
No, that's snooty. That'd be snoo.
That's what well, Al, it's always a great pleasure. Do you have one more for us today?
Tom, I got one more for you. Tom, what is the okey doke?
Okie doke. We say that all the time. It just means
but
okay.
Then there's the okie doke.
Oh.
What is the?
Would that mean when? Is this in the realm of romance?
Okie doke?
No.
Like she said yes. Yeah, I got the okie doke last night.
No.
The begging paid off.
I think that's a good guess.
The begging
That's a
paid
really
off.
good guess, actually.
I got the okie doke.
Yeah.
That's not it?
Got the okay.
No, that should be though. That's
I
great.
love saying okie doke. I just
Do you say okie doke or okie dokie? Okie dokie.
seriously, me okie doke. Do I look like a okie dokie?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's the term.
Okie doke.
Positive.
It could be seen as a negative thing.
Oh, really? Oh, nuts.
Yes.
Does it mean the person who said it is an idiot?
What?
Yeah, I was talking to
No,
him.
but they might
He's
be
an
taking
okie-doke.
you for one. That's my hint.
Oh.
They think you're a hill jack?
It's just kind of like somebody's trying to get one over on you. Like somebody's like, Tom asked to borrow my car for an hour, but we know he's going to have it all weekend. I'm not falling for the okie doke. Like I'm not. You're not going to get over on me. You're not going to get me like.
That's a great
like,
word.
Okie-dokie, without even like thinking about it. Like okie dokie. Like no.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
That's fun.
I like that. Josh, use it in a sense for me.
Oh boy.
I passed him the whole pizza.
Jeez.
Not even anywhere near.
Wow.
He just wants to do a fat joke.
What a.
You are mean.
When you see me, when you look at me, am I just a pizza? Like when you like
No.
Just like a big round pizza? Is
Yeah.
that what he is? That's what you see with a little head, 2 eyes.
I'm Pizza the Hut in Tom's eyes.
Have you ever, Josh, have you ever dipped pizza in ranch dressing? Yes or no?
Yes.
Of course.
I do that. It's great.
I'll try anything 47 times.
It's great.
No, use okie doke. See if you can use it properly. Any sentence.
Chick said that he would buy my concert ticket.
Oh, yeah.
If I bought all of his beer at the concert, and I knew the concert ticket was only $10. I'm not going to get. I'm not that.
But okie doke.
You need the okie doke in there somewhere.
I was going to get
I love it. Tom has like a teeny tiny bit of intelligence, and all of a sudden he's an expert.
Well, thank you very much, Al. You on the TV today?
I am. I'm on the TV at noon today. Then I'm driving to LA 15 hours starting tomorrow to go see my kiddo. So it's a good weekend.
All right.
Cool.
Pray for me.
Okay.
I'll be listening to Bob and Tom. You can bet that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Al Jackson. Check him
I
out
don't
on the
believe you
Daily
for a
Blast.
See ya.
I love you guys.
Did we
Love you.
Did we just get the okie doke?
Love you, Al.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Be safe out there.
Coming up, Christy Lee, we have
Yeah, coming up, what do we have, Tom?
a little bit of Larry King. I know that. Oh, did you see the chocolate chip thing?
No.
Oh, wait.
I'm sitting down.
We also have our joke of the day from Ace Cosby.
Yes.
We haven't had that yet.
Huge news in the world of chocolate chips.
We'll be the judge of that.
Okay, fine. All right. Don't believe me.
Okay.
The things you find interesting.
Well, I mean, with that or we could do the death count. Which one do you want? I say chocolate chips. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Check out the Bob and Tom Show app and let your voice be heard. Our contact info is right there.
Hello. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
Hey, Mark Allison with you on a Thursday, July 30th. Socially distancing here at the Frigamall building. You got Tom there, Chick across the way at the sports desk, and then Josh at the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick chair. Ace Cosby, joke of the day, running the board. You got Christy Lee in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Willie Griswold right there in the hot box. And Pat Godwin around the corner where fudge is made. Like I told you, we're all socially distancing, and I'm Mark Allison right here in my little corner Studio X here at the Frigamall building. Hope you're having a great morning, and we'll have more of the Bob and Tom Show coming up right after this.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Dodgers, Astros kept their tempers in check just tonight after that brushback pitch incident caused both benches to empty. This one lasted 13 as Edwin Rios, a two-run homer to send the Dodgers past the Astros 4-2. Other winners last night, Major League Baseball interleague action. Colorado, Texas, Washington, Atlanta, Boston, and Minnesota winning. Philly at the Yankees and Miami at Baltimore postponed. American League winners last night, White Sox, Detroit, Yankees, and Seattle. National League winners, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, and San Francisco. WNBA winners last night, Indiana, Dallas, and Vegas. And the Dolphins say rookie quarterback Tua passed his physical. He reported to training camp he will practice without restrictions as he starts his bid to overtake veteran Ryan Fitzpatrick for the starting job. And the Big West Conference is postponing all fall sports through the end of the calendar year. The conference will determine later if conducting fall sports in the spring will be feasible. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Cubs trainer now comes out of the dugout, takes Schwarzenegger's temperature, gives the thumbs up, and we're ready to go. Posey adjusts the mask behind his mask, and here's the pitch. It's a comebacker to the mound. Cueto fields it, reaches for the hand sanitizer, disinfects the ball, and shovels it to first base.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night.
Some like Bud, some like Schlitz, but for me,
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Hey! His name is Josh Dombrowski. He just turned 81. Yeah! Down at the bowling alley, he plays the accordion. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! He won't play any waltzes. He won't play Western swing. He only plays the polka. He is a polka king. He plays a couple polkas, and he's stinking drunk by 10. And he'll be back tomorrow to polka once again. If he's sobered up by then, roll and barrel out, living la vida polka. She's got sauerkraut, living la vida polka. He really should retire to a condo down in Boca, but he can't give it up, living la vida polka. Hey, living la vida polka. Hey, living la vida polka. Hey,
Hi, this is Bob.
And this is Tom, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedy on your computer all day and all night.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Do they have a real chimp doing all these stunts, or do they have a guy in a chimp suit?
Dude, you think working with a chimpanzee is enough, right? Well, they hired a midget one day, right, to do stunts.
Oh boy!
Oh my God! They put this midget in a chimpanzee suit, and he said he could snowboard, but he couldn't. And the director was so mad, he tied a rope to his wrist and was pulling him off hills trying to get this stunt done. And they have the video of this midget hitting his head, bonk, bang, going down the mountain. You can see it, like, I shouldn't have lied. It's so funny.
I'm sorry, I lied.
It's wonderful. the sound guys and me had video of it, and we'd watch it every day and just giggle.
Let that be a lesson to kids out there.
That's
Don't
right.
lie.
Now,
Don't lie.
During our discussion a few minutes ago.
Oh, hello there, Sonny. It's Morgan Freeman.
Hey, morning, Morgan.
How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm fine. Thank you very kindly.
Oh, nice.
I understand you have someone there that was talking about men making noises during a sexual encounter.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I understand you said you've never heard a man.
Oh, man, what a dreamy. 846 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Christy's got a quick update in the forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Well, showers and thunderstorms around today. Look for a high near 80, cloudy down to 67, currently raining 74.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Ace. We'll be hearing from Ace momentarily. The man, the hair, the voice, the legend.
Ace is quite the talk on the YouTube chat with Jess Hooker. They want him to have his hat off.
He's not obliging.
Nope.
I don't take your hat off money.
That means nothing. Those are
words, I think.
What does that mean?
Does that mean we just got the okie doke? I don't remember.
No, if he means if these people in the chat start sending him some money on Venmo or whatever, he'll take it off.
There you go.
I think
He
that's
needs
illegal.
tips.
There's Willie. There's Josh at the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick desk.
Hi there.
Christy Lee is through the glass, the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk.
Hi, everybody.
And let's see now. Look around the room. Oh, there's Chick over there. And then Pat Godwin's over there. We got another song out of you, Pat.
Okay.
Pat's been rehearsing something in there.
Have
I keep seeing him over there.
I got a bunch of things going on here.
Oh, wait a minute. Can you grab that, Chick?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, good morning, Bob and Tom Show. Larry King here.
Hey, Larry, how are you?
Larry.
Well, I'm doing well. I must proclaim there's a certain level of excitement in the King household today.
Why is that?
I got a package of seeds in the mail.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, wait. I think they're the seeds from China.
You think?
Everybody's talking about them.
Yeah. Don't plant those, Larry.
Well, it's ironic. Half the things I purchase online never arrive, but suddenly I get seeds I never ordered.
Yeah,
They say, like you're saying, Tom, not to plant them. I'm thinking about doing it anyway.
Why is that?
Well, I'm hoping to grow some bok choy. Now, with my luck, they'll turn out to be opium poppies. You know, one can be used to make delicious spring rolls, and the other can be used to get you 5 years in the pen.
Yeah.
Not sure if I ever mentioned this, but I do have a green thumb.
I was not aware of that.
I didn't know
Yeah, I also have a brown age spot that is threatening to engulf my entire left hand, and a purple toe resulting from a late night encounter with the bed frame.
Yeah, that sucks.
Ouch.
Yeah, you know this, Tom. When you're my age, you have 6 or 7 chances a night to stub your toe on an excursion to the bathroom.
No, I've only got one, usually, maybe 2 if it's a really rough night.
Yeah. Anyway, to my point, I am an avid gardener.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, did I ever tell you about my fantasy of plowing Ava Gardner?
No.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
So anyway, soon I'll have a garden full of watermelons, cantaloupes, and honeydew melons.
Really?
I don't eat them. I just microwave them.
Oh, boy.
Then I squeeze them while remembering some of the women I dated.
Oh.
All right.
It could be even more realistic, but I haven't found a bra big enough for the watermelons.
Oh, okay.
My ex-wife used to get angry about it until I grew some cucumbers so she could relive some fond memories of her own.
Oh,
Wow, time to go spread my seed.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye, gang.
Okay.
Plowing Ava Gardner.
We're getting windbagged left and right, apparently.
About
what did I
Violet was the girl who blew up into the giant blueberry. Veruca was the spoiled brat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Violet. You're turning Violet.
I want it now, Daddy. I want it now. Okay. All right, Wonka, how much for the bird?
Now, if you haven't heard about this Chinese seed thing, it's very weird.
Very weird.
People all over the country are getting these seeds that they didn't order.
I just heard about it a couple of days ago, and I thought this is just the kind of thing that Tom doesn't want to talk about. I don't know why I thought that, but it just paranoid enough.
It ends up being just essentially an Amazon scam.
Yeah, a blushing scam.
Not that Amazon has not. They're not perpetrating the scam, but
Amazon is wonderful. I don't know about you guys. What are you trying to do?
And when you said Bezos was growing his hair back, I went and looked. You can almost tell.
It is Bezos, right?
Just started as
I'm sorry, whatever. But you can almost tell he has hair again.
Okay. Well, in any event, if you get these seeds, don't plant them.
Don't plant them, no.
They don't know what they are yet.
No, they could be Audrey 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Feed me, Seymour.
They could choke off our food supply. Then where would we be?
Who knows? But it's some kind of weird
It's a
scheme.
movie.
It's happening a little bit. Let's get back to Christy at the desk. What do you got over there?
Researchers have been able to pinpoint the location of Van Gogh's last painting. Dutch researcher Wouter van der Veen realized...
Okay, now say his real name.
That's his name.
Isn't that the beginning of a song?
Wouter van der Veen?
Def Leppard? No.
Realized the scene depicted in the troubled artist's final work, Tree Roots, was visible on a faded postcard featuring a man standing next to a bicycle on a back street of the village of Auvers-sur-Oise. I have no idea how to say that, but it's close enough.
Sounded good.
This is where Van Gogh spent his last weeks. He's also buried there beside his brother Theo. The new discovery was made in part thanks to the coronavirus pandemic, since Van der Veen was stuck at home and used the extra time to organize his files and documents on the artist.
Wow, all right.
So, okay. Did he figure out... I can never figure out which stars Van Gogh was painting.
What?
When
On a starry night?
When you look up in the sky,
Starry Night, I can't. I try to find, Orion.
Sure,
or
yeah.
the Big Dipper.
Yeah, there's Ursa Major. I don't see that starry thing.
Yeah.
Isn't there kind of rumors that he painted in that style because he was using hallucinogens?
Oh, that could be.
Yeah, I think so.
How funny would it be if you looked at Starry Night while you're on hallucinogens and you go, oh my gosh, there it is, the Little Dipper. Look at that.
I'm sure people have.
So you would enjoy it more if you get the astrolabe out and find exactly where these things are? Is that what you're saying?
I think this guy, it doesn't seem to me to be really a work of genius. He goes, Van Gogh's last painting was painted right near the town he shot himself in 2 hours after putting the painting down. Because that's what he did, right? He left, wasn't the painting sitting on an easel and he walked into the field and blew his brains out?
I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
I mean,
what's that movie, Josh, with Willem Dafoe? What is that? I forget. It's the latest
Vincent
one.
and Send Somebody?
That's a different...
Oh, right.
That's a different one. Yeah, it's brand new. A couple years.
Spider-Man?
Oh, and it's My Cousin Vinny.
Okay.
No.
Vincent Van Gogh. Yeah,
his brother Theo told him not to cut off his ear.
Did he?
But that went in one ear and out the other.
Sure. That's too adorable to get mad at.
You got any songs about Vincent Van Gogh?
We talked about this. The obvious song would be Vincent, but I have an issue with its songwriter, Don McLean.
Oh, you and Don don't get along.
He's
a great songwriter.
Was he a jerk?
Number one jerk.
Oh, Pat had a run-in with him.
I could see that.
I mean, I'll do the song, but I'm not responsible for what comes out of my mouth.
I don't think I've ever heard Vincent.
Starry Night.
Yeah.
Paint your portrait.
No.
Blue and gray.
I don't think I was aware that Don McLean had any other song.
Yeah.
He really doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, he's got some great songs.
Chick's right. It's a sad tune.
He's got the Whiskey and Rye song, and that's it.
That's American Pie.
Yeah.
No, he's got other...
The Whiskey and Rye song. Spoken like a millennial.
Okay, hang on a second. You want to hear a little bit of it? Hang on a second,
what?
Pat.
What? American Pie?
Starry, starry night.
Well, that kind of takes away from the intro.
Sorry, I'm allergic to suck.
I am too.
Thanks for making the effort.
Are you really, Josh?
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
Okay,
Yeah, it makes me swell.
Here we go. This is the song we're talking about.
Starry, starry night. Paint your palette blue and gray.
Oh, this is just garbage.
Look out on a summer's
Have you no heart?
with eyes that know the darkness in my soul.
Boy, oh boy.
Shadows on the
Great
hills.
voice.
Even Air Supply's yelling, turn that crap off.
You really do have to like your own voice to sing this way, right?
What do you mean? This guy's got a great voice. What's wrong with you guys?
In colors on the snow.
I think it's real sad right here.
It's the work he is.
Makes me want to walk into the ocean.
Wow.
He is a piece of
Well, thank you so much.
Work, says Godwin.
Well, coming up, we'll have Pat Godwin's tribute to this song, apparently.
Oh, you get to practice during the break, Pat.
Okay.
I don't know if I've hated anything more.
Hence, it will carry over into Pat's performance.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be here with the Philistines. And
I can't wait to
That's
hear
not a couple from Shaker Heights, by the way. That's
it's
it just means that you're
You mean Philantino?
tasteless, unsophisticated
You mean
morons.
Philantino, the Philistinas.
No, Susie Philistine. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Now, we have Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols in the next room, getting ready as they continue their tour. And I think we can probably check. There we go. We can check in with Donnie right now. Oh, Donnie, you got a nice cap on. What's going on over there?
We're going to do a little Motown here in a minute.
Oh, very nice.
Swear to God.
It's kind of a Marvin Gaye look.
All right. No,
Sort
it
of-
ain't, Tom.
Sort of mashed down by the headphones.
Because look at this. Check it out. I got a Michael Jackson
Michael
glove.
Jackson.
Okay.
Well, I like wintertime now because you can get these Michael Jackson gloves at most gas stations. So
Yeah, that looks like you're doing some heavy lifting or working outside.
I got this and the hat. I like the bundle, you know. So yeah, I'm just, if you put it on backwards, it looks like a Michael Jackson glove.
All right.
But I put it on the right hand. I ain't gonna rock with you like he did. So we're gonna do it this way.
Now, I can't help but notice that Todd Boner, your bass player, is not here.
He ain't here, but you know what? Sometimes when it's like, you know who Wally Pipp is, Tom?
Of course.
Wally Pipp one time didn't show up for a game, and guess who he's replaced by?
Famous.
Ty Cobb. And
That's
Ty Cobb
right.
played every game thereafter. Chick could tell you the same.
Yep.
Yep,
Close.
and his bat boy was Lou Garrett's or something. I forget how the
You're
story
close.
ends.
It was a similar story. The point being, I noticed that Dean from our staff is playing bass.
Yeah, Dean's here on bass. So if you're trying to call the Bob and Tom Show right now, you might get a busy signal.
Now, is this another original number?
It's original cover that we wrote. And, you know, you start holidays, everybody talks about the turkey and cranberry sauce and romaine lettuce. Well, there's another part, you know, tonight's the biggest party night of the year.
Correct.
You know, and that's been for a long time. But sometimes people make mistakes, drink too much, and then stuff gets crazy. You know, because you have a big after party at the house. You ever wake up and see a rubber you don't recognize? Who's the guy, CSI? Here's a tribute from the king of pork to the king of pop. Pop.
Nice.
Oh.
Yep.
Shaka Khan. It was sorta a porno scene with a mystery. A random rubber was stuck to my Zubaz. Held it up, sure enough, it was warm. 40 beers on a Friday night, we was drinking light until her family showed up, strutting their stuff. A bag of weed, Jaeger bombs, we were pounding. Mom Phyllis always told me to be careful on the pod, 'cause you pass out if you smoke too much. I swear to God. Mom always told me, be careful what you do. But when she drank that booze, she always got used, and then it's by my feet, but it's not my rubber. I swear to God, I might be drunk, but not dumb. 'Cause Donnie Baker's a magnum. That walk bar. Might be drunk, but not dumb. 'Cause Donnie Baker's a magnum. I swear to God I am. I swear to God I am. Yeah, who's Ramsey, Angel? I can tell you've been cheating on me when he's got monogram rubbers. I wear magnums, the biggest one they make. And even these, I swear to God, they come halfway down on me. Look like I'm wearing Spanx. Christy knows. It's by my seatballs, but it ain't my rubber. It's by my feet, and I blame her brother. I swear to do.
Wow.
Thank you, Donnie. Donnie Baker of the Pork Pistols, and a very fine tribute to the late, great Michael Jackson.
That's just lovely.
Wow, that's great, Donnie. Once again, Donnie and the Pork Pistols on tour. Nice work, Dean.
I just watched a Whitney Houston documentary, and during her downtimes, they said she would go to Michael Jackson's house and they'd just stare at each other. No words were spoken.
Really?
Just stare, I swear to God, like they was playing Battleship.
Wow.
Weird.
Yeah, that's very, very odd.
That's a fascinating fact. Thank
I
you
know,
for
it's
sharing.
great. And if you watch it, in every scene, Bobby Brown is sweating. It's a great documentary. I swear to God. Even when he ain't in jail or line or whatever.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Donnie Baker.
Fuel for his fire, you know. And he came over to where I was sitting and said, "Hey, Kev, how's it going? Listen, I was wondering if you could do me a favor." Yes.
One at Q95, it's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Christy has a quick forecast.
Q95, Fox 59 weather. Showers and thunderstorms today with a high of 78. Cloudy down to 67 and partly cloudy 81 tomorrow. Currently rain 74.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Josh, I know you're, I think today's the day for another couple of windows for Josh because Window Nation they've just finished their millionth installation of a window, not on one house, but a million windows, and they just had a couple to your place, right?
Yeah, in fact, they're coming by today. It was so easy to set up an appointment. They're going to be there, and they're going to get me hooked up with a few more windows. I've got deferred payments for 2 years, 50% off all style windows at Window Nation, plus 0 down and 0 interest for 2 years. All of this, windownation.com.
That's right. Once again, deferred payments for 2 years, 50% off all styles of windows, 0 down and pay 0 interest for 2 years. Visit windownation.com, and they, of course, specialize in the windows that are appropriate for this climate, and that's a real big deal if you're getting windows. You want to get the right ones. windownation.com, and be like me, be like Josh. Get some Window Nation windows. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's great to be here on this, the 30th of July, 2020.
Yes, sir.
And we're observing the world along with the rest of you. And once again, we do have a mission statement on the Bob and Tom program, which is as follows. Okay, great. Everyone else, we've clarified this. We were first with the news. Nope. No clarity here, my friends. We have no idea what's happening either. We're just trying to get through it. So best of luck. We certainly appreciate all those of you that are still able to working real hard.
Yes.
And we know everybody's out there trying their best. So what do we got coming up? Well, we were just talking about Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah.
Or Van Gogh, whatever.
What is
Tom,
it?
before we get, do you have a favorite artist? Do you have somebody that you go, oh man, all their work sort of speaks
This would
to
sound
me.
incredibly pretentious.
But I'd like to hear it. The answer is what?
Like the Allman Brothers or Clapton? Or
He meant painter.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Matisse? I really don't.
Monet?
Monet,
Manet,
although,
Tippy Tippy Day Day.
I love a Monet.
When I was a kid, I went to a lot of museums, and of course, when you go to the museums, you can buy the posters.
It's the only way to go.
Yeah.
Only way to visit.
What poster did you buy?
Believe it or not, Van Gogh.
Really? Which one? Starry, Starry Night?
No. I got the one
Sunflowers?
with the haystacks and the
You know the one I like is Salvador Dali. He has that Abraham Lincoln thing. It looks like Abraham Lincoln for hair, and then it don't look like Abraham Lincoln. Hey, it's crazy.
That's good.
I got nothing but magic eye art on my wall. Oh, man. You look at it long enough, you see, oh, my gosh, that's a race car. It's the Enterprise. There's Captain Kirk.
But didn't you have kind of an eclectic in your room, and you had like Jim Morrison over here, then the Beatles, and then Van Gogh, and then Matisse? No?
I had Elton John, Rare Earth, Doobie Brothers, Chicago.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't have any Monet or Van Gogh on the wall.
Did you have any female posters up? Like maybe
Farrah Fawcett?
Little Raquel Welch?
I was quite gay early.
Oh, you were?
That's right.
Yeah.
So you had football players on your wall.
No, I had
Johnny Unitas.
A lot of baseball. a lot of baseball cards, actually.
Is that a J. Edgar Hoover poster? Wow.
J. Ed.
Oh, the one where his slip is showing? Yeah.
Is that Hoover?
What is it? Clyde Tolson? Wasn't that his boyfriend for quite a while? Is that right? Am I getting any of this right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last name wasn't Torres.
I think it was Tolson.
Clyde Torres would.
He'd come at you like the
guy.
bull, man.
Ace, your wall when you're 15 years old, what was on it?
Probably posters of Kiss and Aerosmith.
If I'd asked Josh that, I think the answer would have been
posters from my wall.
No, your wall when you were 15 years old.
Twinkie the Kid, and I had Toucan Sam,
the Frito Bandito.
Of course, certainly, yes, and then just
Tony the Tiger.
Yep, and then
a lot of man seed.
oh yeah, it was all held up by jizz. Yeah. Who needs Scotch tape when you got?
All right, no need to
Nature's
go farther.
glue.
All right. Coming up, we actually have that in the news. We were talking about Vincent Van Gogh, and what was the deal? They found
found the location of where he painted his last painting, Tree Roots.
Some art historian saw
Yes.
some postcard. It looks like the same place. Once again,
Right.
this is like 300 yards from where he's buried. Well, let's see. He dropped dead here. He was painting 2 hours before. It's got to be around here somewhere since they didn't have jet planes then.
Well, now it's verified.
Okay,
so
we'll see.
Thank you, Josh.
So then we got talking about Starry, Starry Night.
Yeah.
Great song from Don McLean. I'm the only
it's called
fan.
Vincent.
I'm the only fan, apparently. I'll play a little bit of
No, I said I liked it. You just don't listen.
Starry night.
Will you stop? How did we piss you off?
Paint your palette.
It's a great song. He's got a great voice.
I have never wanted to own a straight razor.
Annoying man.
Really? Okay. Now, Pat, you have a
Please don't make me do this.
tribute?
Do it, Pat. I mean, the obvious song to satirize for this story is this, but I mean, I don't like the guy.
That's okay.
We know you don't like the guy.
All right, fine.
You're a professional. You can get past that.
Starry, starry night. A song written by Don McLean. Open for him, he was mean. So rude, I said something from the stage.
Uh-oh.
The show was my hometown. So I told them about this nasty clown who berated me and put me down. And I've been mad about it ever since. The song's about Van Gogh, but I made it all about poor old me and that douchebag nasty Don McLean. I started singing and got the crowd to sing along. So bye, bye, one-hit wonder guy. You're such a effing loser, made my mama cry. You're standing by the stage when I catch your eye as I'm ruining American Pie.
Did you really do that?
I did.
You idiot.
You did it in front of an audience that paid to see Don McLean.
It was my hometown, and I told them all about the story. They were with me. I said, let's ruin his closer. We ruined it, and I walked off the stage. I said, don't F with me in my hometown, and marched off.
I love that. Yeah, you took a stand.
And he said, okay, as he went and cashed another check.
Yes, and then got in his limo.
Yes.
And,
No, he didn't have a limo.
Well, I don't.
Wow, it's still
sake
raw.
of-
Tom, think about that. It's still raw. Tom, Pat's still.
I really like that song. And the song "Killing Me Softly" by Roberta Flack.
Yes.
It's about
That's about Don McLean,
Really?
right? Yes, seriously.
Yep.
And I forget if I'm not sure who wrote it, but I think it was another artist wrote that for Roberta Flack, and that is a great song.
Yeah, that is a good song.
I was such a big fan of hers. I had shirts. I had a Roberta Flack jacket. Flack jacket.
Of course you did.
They sell those at all their shows.
Right.
Yeah, and lately,
Let me tell you something. I very rarely do that. I'm going to give you a lifetime pass for whatever you say for the rest of the time we're together.
I'd say through Friday.
Oh, really?
That's tomorrow.
Through Friday at 9. You don't give them a
being
lifetime
generous.
pass.
That's being generous.
Not for that one.
Oh,
I mean, admittedly,
Jack.
you got a lifetime pass for the City Water.
City Water.
Certainly.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and I'm kind of regretting that I gave you the lifetime pass.
Yeah, as you
You
should.
ever went to those restaurants that
I have coasted ever since.
they give you a
What
lifetime pass and you keep showing up and they get upset?
Yeah.
I know a friend.
He's neither man nor beast. Remember Homer Simpson? Who sued the
Arr,
old-
come see Bottomless Pete.
A friend of mine joined a gym. They had a special. You could join this really good gym for $1,000 for life.
Yikes.
and then they closed the gym.
Yeah, that was
very well known.
A wise man once told me, never pay your gym a year in advance.
Yeah.
Try getting out of it. Okay, so that was very nice, Pat.
I have a lifetime pass to, we all do, remember?
Yeah, to the buffet.
Yeah, the
that's right.
Grand Buffet at the Butte.
Oh, yeah, good thing buffets are still around.
Well,
one day they'll be back.
They'll be back.
And they gave that to you with the knowledge that you were a 12-hour drive away.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
yeah, there's that.
But they underestimated my willingness.
Your stick-to-itiveness.
To drive 12 hours.
European car. I heard they have crab legs. Get in the car.
You can get a whole plate of butter for your rolls.
Okay, now, where were we? Christy, speaking of...
Roberta Flack Jacket.
Yes.
Man, that's funny. Sorry.
What do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
Did you see this headline? Fire engines respond, find leaking canister of horse semen.
Yes.
This is big. This is big bucks, though, right?
It
Yes,
is.
Of
very.
course it is.
That's money down the drain.
You know the old saying, Christy, where there's smoke, there's semen.
No, not
Was that the saying?
necessarily.
Wait a minute.
3 fire engines were dispatched to the DBD Parcel Delivery Center in Havant, England, Monday. After staff at the center found a white, smoky mist coming from a package.
My horse's spunk.
The package turned out to be a container of chilled horse semen with leaking gas coming from the liquid nitrogen, which was being used as
You know, in
coolant.
France, they drink their horse semen at room temperature. Here in the UK, we chill. So what was going on? So the refrigerant in
Yeah,
the
it was
thing was...
smoking out of the package.
Okay, so the semen itself wasn't
Like
necessarily...
a dry ice, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy.
And it's Secretariat coming down the stretch. And there's a guy with a vial. Catching
it.
Do you think there's... somebody will know this.
What?
Is Secretary Seaman still available?
I don't know.
I bet there is.
I thought at that
Bet
level,
there is.
they can't. At that
It
level,
has to be out
doesn't
of
have
the
to,
tap or something.
Oh, it
doesn't
has to be
have to be natural. It has to be.
Yeah, some guy. It's in some garage fridge somewhere, though. You know.
Here, come here. Let me show you
Look
something.
what I got.
Yeah.
Isn't that true though? For that at that level,
I believe so.
The
It ha-
horses have to actually engage in
Right.
We have a mutual friend that just went to Secretariat's grave last week.
It has to be hot off the press. Secretariat's grave.
Yeah.
What? Huh.
Yes. I'm
Did they
not
go 8
making it
feet
up.
down at least or something?
Yeah, he's got a nice tombstone. It's pretty amazing.
Secretariat's grave sounds like a John Prine song.
I like that title.
Amazing.
It does.
It does.
It's absolutely
Yes.
what it sounds like.
How does it feel that Secretariat's buried better than any of us will be? How does that feel?
Oh my gosh.
They're going to kick me into
where
a
is it?
ditch.
It's on a horse farm, I believe. Oh, it's on a horse farm. I'll find out and tell you after the break.
What a weird place
Didn't
to go.
we find out
Yeah.
they have horse cemeteries?
Yeah.
That there's,
And they do just the heads and the hooves.
That's right. Yeah, we had this long.
Well, yeah, we did that. But remember,
Oh, jeez.
Oh, son of a gun. That's right.
The rest is eaten by the horse owner's family.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Okay, got a barbecue coming up.
Claiborne Farm is where he's buried.
Okay.
And didn't we know? Didn't
But
they
they-
say that Secretariat was buried intact, if you will?
Yeah, I think they put.
Yeah.
And by the way, that horse is now known as administrative assistant.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, not Secretariat.
I don't think
So it's in-
I would not have any problem at all having a horse steak.
Claiborne Farm is in Paris,
would.
Kentucky.
No, not me. I absolutely. I couldn't eat dog, but man, I'd have a horse steak. I bet it's good. What's the difference between a horse and a cow? What's the difference?
Aren't you going to say? Aren't you going to say? Aren't you going to ruin your usual joke and say you can't eat horse steak? It makes you jumpy, and then we have to point out you mean kangaroo.
Something about it being the main dish.
I was trying to come up with something. Is that
That would have been very clever.
Secretary of Semen or tapioca? I was working on something like that.
Eat it, you get the trots.
There you go.
You ever call tapioca pudding frog eye pudding?
No.
Or maybe it's a rice pudding, a frog eye pudding.
Eek.
Can I have some of that frog eye pudding?
Ugh.
Oh wait, can I say something really quickly? You know how my dad's been shoehorning this Bruce Springsteen book down our throats the last couple weeks?
Yes.
Yep.
Last night at dinner, he's talking about the Bruce Springsteen book again, and he's talking about Bruce Springsteen's daughter is a world-class horse rider.
She is.
You guys know about this?
Yeah, she's
And so
told
I
us.
just made the obvious. I just go. You know, he wrote a song about it on the last record. He wrote a song about his daughter that's a horse rider, and then I just eating. Oh, what is it? And I just go. Oh, you haven't heard "Born to Trot"?
Wow, that's pretty good.
And I got nothing, you guys. And then Kelly goes, "Is that like a joke or something?"
That's the best response.
Yes, I was feeling exactly the same way. Yeah, Bruce's daughter is this great athlete, so it's very cool. It's a terrific book. I highly recommend it. Coming up, Christy Lee.
Oh, Claiborne Farms has a lot of graves.
Let me tell you something
horses
else.
on.
I don't think I could ride a horse. I'd be scared to ride
You
a
don't
horse.
think so?
I rode a horse one time.
Oh, we should all go horseback
on
riding.
a forced family outing.
Yes.
And the horse kicked me in the shin, and I've never looked.
Oh, I bet that smarted.
Forced family outing.
I think it was called, the horse was called Diablo or
Devil?
Daisy or something like that.
You think your mom paid the horse to kick you in the shin?
No, that wasn't with, no, that was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this was as an adult?
Oh, yeah, you can't afford to go on a horse vacation. That's for them. That's for the hoi polloi.
Coming up, we have
a lot more animals in the news.
We have chickens, monkeys,
and bears. Oh,
walking a dog naked.
Walking a dog naked?
Yeah.
Well, the dog's not. Well, I guess the dog
is
No,
naked.
the dog isn't naked. He's got a collar on. The people walking him are naked, and now they're in jail.
All right.
Oh, that's next. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Hey, the Bob and Tom app is available at your iTunes or Google Play Store. How much is that, Josh? That's right. It's free. You can listen to your local station. Tune in to Bob and Tom 24/7. Send us photos, videos, audio messages. You, too, can become a junior windbag. Let Tom know what he got wrong. Set an alarm that'll wake you up with the show. Imagine that. Chick McGee, the first voice you hear in the morning. The Bob and Tom app. If you don't have it yet, make sure you download it today. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. I'm Mark Allison with your Bob and Tom entertainment news from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. Garth Brooks wants to permanently take himself out of contention for the Country Music Association Entertainer of the Year Award. The CMA says not so fast. He's not allowed to do that. Brooks asking the voting members to do it anyway. He said during an online press conference yesterday he feels lucky with 7 wins. He says after he won last year, he faced a lot of criticism, making winning not that fun. Brooks asking the voting membership not to vote for him. The second round ballot goes to members tomorrow. The CMA Awards traditionally held in November. Elvis Presley fans making the trip to Memphis, Tennessee for Elvis Week next month will be able to appear in a movie poster with him, ride around Graceland in a golf cart simulator, or take a virtual seat next to him during his 68 comeback special. Graceland is adding 10 immersive experiences on August 8th. Other experiences include having your picture taken in one of Presley's costumes or one of his album covers, or create a video of Presley singing to you in the film Blue Hawaii. Most experiences come with a souvenir photo or video of the experience. There's a lot that's different about how Major League Baseball is being played. It tries to get through a season delayed by the coronavirus outbreak. One of the biggest differences, what happens when a baseball leaves the field. Since there's no fans allowed to watch, often home runs and foul balls rattle around in the seats instead of being scrambled over by fans seeking a souvenir. Some teams have dispatched employees into the stands to retrieve stray baseballs. Some teams let fans put cardboard cutout proxies in the seats and found a way to give fans a virtual thrill. They're mailing to fans any batted ball that strikes their cutout. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. More of the show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
You don't remember Dr. Frank King?
No, I don't remember Dr. Frank King. What did he do with sundials?
Oh, he's a 76-year-old fellow at the Computer Science Institute of Churchill College.
Mhm.
And, of course, he's chair of the British Sundial Society.
How many people are in the sundial society?
That has to be the most boring meeting.
I remember we did this story. Isn't the story essentially people aren't relying on sundials as much as they once were? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, he wants to get young people interested in sundials.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. This is Bob and Tom's program 24/7.
Hey, man, it's Donnie Baker, man. You know, for the last few years, I've been trying to sell my boat. And it's been hard enough without people like my neighbor running to the Homeowners Association saying my boat's an eyesore. Well, so's your wife, Mitchell. And now, 2 yards over, Ricky Mooner put his boat on the market for $500 less than mine. I called him up and threatened to sue him right to his face. He was like, for what? I said, for boat blocking. You can't have more than one boat for sale on Trailer Grove Trace. It's state law.
That's not true, Donnie.
Shut up, Randy. Only thing you know about the laws, don't ask, don't tell. I swear to God, man. It's state law. Oh, and how could they prove it was solicitation of a prostitute when I gave that whore the money in a birthday card? Laws are hard. Hey, do you know if you get a hole-in-one at Putt-Putt, they have to announce your name? It's public record. And at restaurants, if the hostess screws your name up over the loudspeaker, you get a free appetizer.
It's appetizer.
No, it ain't. I swear to God, man, it's state law. Man, I probably know more about laws than anybody I know of. Like bars have to turn the lights on for last call. I swear to God they do. And you know every dentist has to give a free toothbrush for each visit? Except in Rhode Island's where it's floss. Food courts have to pass out free samples. And if it's chicken, it's got to be on a stick. State law. In high school, if your teacher makes a grading mistake in red ink, they can't change it back, even on your permanent record. Oh, and here's another thing. All rock and roll tapes have to have at least one kick-ass guitar solo. Clean it up, Scotty Winkler. That's my best friend Scotty on lead guitar. Todd Boner's on bass. Dusty Privet on drums. Man, the lead singer has to intro the band. I swear to God he does. That's what broke up Journey the first time. I swear to God, man.
9:22 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Christy has the forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Not a good day for canoeing and rafting. Showers and thunderstorms and a high of 78.
When do those start?
They start it's raining right now. Cloudy tonight down to 67. Mix of sun and clouds tomorrow, high 81. Currently 74. Especially afternoon, it's going to be
raining right now.
That's what it says.
Because we're
on the
inside,
thing.
you idiot.
What are you, drunk?
It's unbelievable.
Depends on where you're standing.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's the 30th of July, 2020.
What does July have, 31 or 30?
31.
31. There's 31 in July and August, which I didn't know.
Really? It's in books.
Count your knuckles, Willie. Didn't you ever
Most
learn
calendars
the trick?
have. Most calendars have.
January, February,
There's a
March,
little
April,
poem.
May, June, July,
There's,
August.
Oh, my God.
There's Christy Lee in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Willie G is in the how many days are there in a year room.
You dick.
Thank you.
That's one of my favorite, Tom. It's a line in a movie you'd never watch, so I'll just give it to it's a movie called Lake Placid. And this guy goes, well, I didn't know that about alligators. And the other guy goes, well, they tend to hide that information in books.
That's a great line. I didn't know that, but that's the same thing I just did.
Exactly.
I had no idea.
So good.
What's Lake Placid about? The Olympics?
A giant alligator.
It's about 2 hours.
Or crocodile.
No wonder I haven't watched it. Let's see now.
About 2 hours.
Did you see that article about all the bobsledders and luge guys having these horrible permanent head problems?
God, talk about me and my earthquake, and now you're doing this.
Wait a minute. Describe to me a permanent head problem.
Oh, like really serious, like the stuff boxers get, you know.
Wow. Yeah, they get jostled
like
around
the
a
stuff
lot.
NFL guys get. Yeah,
I don't think they call that a head problem. I think it's brain
It's
damage.
called sled head.
Probably. Huh?
It's called sled head.
It's called Google it. It's called sled head. Seriously. It's a big problem with luge guys and bobsled people and ladies.
Really don't.
Yeah, I mean,
Sledhead is also what big fans of Santa call themselves. Call themselves sledheads.
Oh, yeah.
Is that true? Or you just make that up?
That was a cute
Is that a book?
Cute. It's pretty cute.
Let's see now.
Wasn't mean to anybody.
There's Pat Godwin getting rid of some anger in the other room. It's all over. But right now, the best way to get rid of anger, of course, is with humor. And since we haven't dished any of that out this morning, I thought we would go to Ace Cosby for the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
It's more informational.
Yeah.
Like, when's the best time for a pirate to buy a ship?
When is the best time to buy?
When they're on sale.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know about
It's a
that.
sailboat joke.
No, I got it. I don't know if I approve.
Okay, well,
Like you said, it was information.
much like the rest of our program. Let's once again check in with the lovely Christy Lee through the glass in her own little room over there.
a naked couple in Massachusetts were arrested while walking their dog. Police responding to reports of two naked people walking on a street in Hopkinton Monday morning encountered Marielle Kinney and Kevin Pinto walking their dog Lucy. Police Chief Joseph Bennett said that upon questioning, the couple either did not want to answer or they answered incoherently and resisted the officers. Yeah.
Probably the LSD. I don't know.
de-escalation efforts. He said the pair were apprehended following a short foot pursuit. Bennett added that while the couple struggled violently, officers reported that Lucy is a very good dog.
Okay.
So they had to.
They were charged with indecent exposure, assault and battery on a police officer, disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. Well, obviously they were under the influence of something.
Our buddy Todd McComas, ex-police officer, said that meth, people take their clothes off when they're on it.
Yeah, he
They
did.
get real hot.
It's one possibility.
It's hot. Really, really
I wonder if they were carrying maybe 3 bags for. Because when you walk the dog, you always carry that bag to pick up. Since they're naked and everything, it would have been awfully convenient to
take a dump along with your dog.
What is wrong with you that you would think that?
Thank you. I'm tired of me the only one saying it.
Seriously.
You are such a fecophile.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are somewhat of a
I learned it from Ted Fiegelman. So they're naked.
Yeah.
The dog has a collar on, so the dog's not going to jail.
Nope.
Was it a wiener dog? Does it
Doesn't say what kind of dog it is.
By definition? Okay. I'm just guessing there's more than one bitch on that walk.
Whoa.
Well, that's what a dog is called.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Grow up, okay? Calm down. These are adult words.
Grow up and calm down.
Grow up and calm down, in that order.
I have a question. How do 2 people find each other? Is this the thing you put in your Tinder profile? I like to walk my dog in the nude. Someone checks that box and goes, oh my God, me too.
I don't know.
These people find each other and Pat Godwin is still single. How does that happen?
Poor Pat. He'll find somebody now. He's got his own place.
I refer to the Tinder profile in the morning as checking the traps.
Do you really?
Checking the trap.
Like a lobsterman.
Like you catch anything today?
No, not for a while. No.
Now, once again, Pat moves into his new place. You moving in tomorrow or Saturday?
Tomorrow. Yeah,
That's great. You'll have all weekend to get settled. And
yeah, it'll be fun. It's a great place.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. You going to hit the pool this weekend?
Absolutely, yeah.
Good.
The pool looked hopping yesterday.
Oh, boy.
A lot of bikinis.
You wear one of those bikini mints?
No, there were a lot of bikinis at the pool.
My God.
I wear a one-piece.
Yeah, okay.
We've got to get
one of those old-timey one pieces.
Yeah, the old-time.
I love that.
Yeah, we should get Pat one of those Borat.
Borat. Yeah.
Oh, the banana hammock.
I already have it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, by the way, we were talking about Roberta Flack earlier because we were talking about Don McLean. That song, the song "Killing Me Softly," were written in collaboration with Lori Lieberman after she was inspired by a Don McLean performance in 1971.
Oh, that's pretty boring. Yeah.
So we're going to play the song now?
So we're just going to repeat everything we've been doing this
So
morning?
now we have to hear the song?
Go back to
we're,
it?
we're filling in a blank that we
Let's
left
play
there.
that pilot song again.
Yeah, Pilot of the Airways. Man, that really rocks. If only I could hear
Unfortunately,
that
I don't have it
again.
handy.
Good.
Oh, thank you, Josh.
You're welcome. Yeah, I like it. I wanted to send it to you.
You don't have to play it, but I hope you'll do your best.
Do they still play this on the oldie stations? I haven't
heard it forever.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
surprised you like that. Or you don't like it.
I wouldn't.
And the Joni Mitchell vocal.
I wouldn't be spinning it at my.
That's not on your
not on
phone.
Not on my playlist. No.
Uh-huh.
But it was kind of like I said, I think it got played a lot because it's about DJs, and so DJs want to tend to.
I find DJs a negative.
You do?
Yeah, like radio announcer or something.
Air
With a
personality.
DJ.
Air personality.
You know, you guys,
What do you put on your tax return? A broadcast professional.
Entertainment
That's a felony.
Dream maker, you know.
Dream maker. Chick McGee. On a card. Chick McGee. Dream maker. How you
That's
doing?
right, Dream maker. How are you? What's your dream?
I wonder if it would be legal for someone from the IRS to publish a book of the ridiculous job titles people have given themselves.
You mean like
Assassin.
urinarian? What was it?
Urinary.
No, people.
Urinary.
Right.
That's
The
my
IRS
favorite
kind of just does
word.
whatever they want. I think they're kind of in charge of
Said
that.
a bathroom attendant on the
From
urinary.
here on out, I am telling people I am a pilot of the airways.
See, that tells you how bad that song is. Nobody's going to use that. Yeah, I'm a pilot of the airways.
Well, nowadays DJ means the EDM crap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It does.
that's right.
Did you say crap
It's a
or
big
crowd?
thing. Crowd.
Hey, it's got its place, James.
Yes, it does in hell.
All right, maybe he's trying to kiss a little ass. Who knows?
Good EDM.
I
out
would
there.
not
There's a lot
begrudge
of good
him that.
Name one.
I like some of the stuff Tom Morello did with Knife Party, and I like.
That sounds like a good time. Knife Party.
Yeah,
That's their single, Mumbly
Skrillex has got some cool stuff.
DJ Pauly D.
Isn't there a mouse guy?
Dead Mouse.
Dead Mouse, yeah.
Yeah, but it's spelled M-A-U-S or
Yeah.
something.
I like Dead Mouse.
MAU.
Okay. What else have you got there, Christy?
Serial runaway bear on the loose again in Italy.
Cereal.
Yeah. The brown bear, not cereal. Cereal is officially named M49, but nicknamed Papillon. It broke out of his enclosure in the province of Trento early Monday.
How do I look?
Oh, just outside of Venti.
It was near Grande.
Next door to Quattro.
A spokesperson for the region's local government confirmed to CNN that the 4-year-old animal has fled his cage multiple times because brown bears were introduced to the region in 1999.
Hey, fellas, how about a new lock?
Yeah, as part of the Life Eurus project to conserve the species in the Alps. Instead of dispersing, the bears live in a concentrated area and are fearless of humans and livestock.
I bet the local ski resorts are thrilled. Hey, there aren't any bears here anymore until a couple years ago. And
Papillon was first recaptured in April, castrated in a failed effort to calm him down.
I wonder he's upset.
Boy, that wouldn't calm me down, I'll tell you that. Hey, you just cut my balls off.
According to the spokesperson, the problem is he's too wild and has a strong instinct to return to the forest.
See this picture of him?
No, I haven't.
He's a cereal bear. In this picture, he's standing right next to Tony the Tiger. Must have been a convention.
Now, I didn't care for it much until
you added.
Tom submitted that maybe it was a convention.
You added.
I love that.
There's Toucan Sam.
I love that.
I do like the way you added to it.
There's Sonny, the Cocoa Puffs bird.
Yeah. Toucan? Does he have Toucan Sam?
Yeah. There's bee. What's the honey bee? The Honey Nut Cheerios bee called?
I don't know. What's the name of the Sugar Crisp? Remember they used to be. Can't get enough of that
Sugar Crisp.
I was like the Sugar Smacks Toad or whatever he was.
Yeah.
Didn't they get rid of Sugar Bear?
Diggums.
Diggums, you're right. Good job, Josh.
Or maybe it was just Diggum, but...
Has anybody pushed back on the anti-sugar names?
You mean going back to...
Yeah, has anybody said, hey, the hell with you?
We're going back to Sugar Smacks?
We're calling this Sugar Love or something.
I think they
I like
should.
Sugar Pops. Do they still have those?
Oh, there we go. They're not called, but they took the word sugar off all that
They
stuff.
did, yeah. They went to Super Golden Crisp.
Yeah, I was going to say golden something.
Yeah, and then...
But has Sugar Bear been retired? I would assume. I can't imagine anyone, they'd get the cancel police would come after them.
So, I mean, Cinnamon Toast Crunch should just be called Sugar Sugar Squares because, yes, there's cinnamon.
It should be Cinnamon Toast Crunch now with butter.
Man, that's one of my favorite foods.
Cereal.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yes.
Oh, it's delightful. Christy, you'd eat one little piece.
I've had it.
Yeah.
Right out of the box.
You still got your box?
Probably. There's probably half of it left.
One a day for 3 years.
She was in there and I could not, she was getting her cereal one morning. I could not tell where the box ended and the cereal began. It looked like pieces of cardboard.
Like Muslix?
No, it was Vanilla Sunrise. What are you talking about?
Sounds horrible.
Muslix, now with more branches.
No.
Now with mulch. Okay, wait a second. Here we go. Sugar Bear is the advertising mascot of Post Super.
That's what I
Sugar
said.
Crisp cereal.
Bear.
But I mean, I don't think they do it. He's not around anymore, is he?
I haven't seen him in years.
No, I don't watch. You're the one that would know above. Well, you have little kids.
Yeah,
I don't see those cartoons anymore.
Yeah, I don't think any of the commercials have the. I mean, any of the cereals have the.
Right.
They don't want to.
Toucan Sam, I saw him the other day because I watch some Disney Channel shows on Saturday mornings. It's one of my favorite. It's called Big City Greens. It's one of my favorite shows on TV right now.
Really?
It is genuinely hilarious.
It animated?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, it's animated.
There was a time I looked forward to iCarly. I love
iCarly.
iCarly was great.
Yeah.
Casey in the cover for me.
Well, I'd like to see her today.
Miranda Cosgrove?
Yeah. I bet she's on.
I'm sure at the touch of a button, you can probably find that.
Yeah, that one sidekick, she always looked like she was 35, but they were saying she's 15.
Josh, the sidekick, I don't know about Miranda Cosgrove, but the sidekick that was on that show, Sam. Give her a Google if you're
That's right.
a big old...
I'm not making a joke. Is she the one that's now a porn director?
I don't know if she's a porn director, but I would say maybe she was involved with some sort of work in that field for a while.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the Disney Channel stars became it.
That's true.
Calm down. We're not going to break yet.
Here you go. Here you go, Christy.
Yeah?
Cascadian Farm Hearty Morning. This is a breakfast cereal.
I think they make my sunrise vanilla or whatever it is.
Wheat bran and other whole grains pack this cereal with 10 grams of fiber.
Hope you're wearing a diaper.
6 grams.
We were voted by the New York Times public enema number 1.
Yes, yeah. Worse than Olestra, they say.
How can that be? You'll say. You'll agree. You'll say. Here you go.
You won't even have to push.
There's Kashi.
Yeah, Kashi. Yeah, but
they have good cereals.
They do.
Yeah.
They have peanut butter crunch, Tom.
Peanut butter crunch.
Wow. That would be nice if instead, Kashi, instead of having healthy-looking people, the cover they had is a sugar Kashi. With a fat guy juggling things of sugar. Just saying, hey, this is what we're doing here.
Kashi heart-to-heart honey toasted.
Mine's Nature's Path Vanilla Sunrise. That's what it is.
Sounds like a douche.
Yes.
It does kind of sound douchey.
Organic, crunchy Vanilla Sunrise cereal. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, organic, vegan, and vegetarian.
And joyless.
Taste-free.
Yes, yeah.
Lose your friends. Serve them this.
Are these packing peanuts, you'll ask yourself?
How did they pack this much flavor?
It's a delicious medley of corn, rice, quinoa, flax, buckwheat, and some word I've never seen before.
Oh, sounds delicious.
Eat a cereal a horse would refuse.
Kashi.
You know what? It's actually quite good.
I'm sorry. Let's move on, Christy. What else is happening?
Well, let's see. We have to get to our teens here. 2 teenagers in India have discovered an asteroid near Mars that is moving towards Earth. The 2 14-year-old girls
how they
have Indian girl names, made the discovery while working on a project sponsored by Space India and NASA.
And we found an asteroid. What did you do?
What were they doing? Were they taking a break from practicing for the spelling bee?
This program
tell
allows
me I'm wrong.
students to look at images from the Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii. Space India said the 2 girls made the discovery in June while analyzing images from the telescope. CNN reported that the asteroid, named HLV 2514, is slowly...
That's my password.
is slowly shifting in its orbit near Mars and moving towards our planet.
I love this. This is an amazing... These girls are incredible.
Yeah.
And you'd think that a couple of adults that are employed might have noticed this.
Yeah.
By the way, the asteroid will not be near Earth for another 1 million years.
The way things are going in 2020, I think a lot of people are rooting for the asteroid. Yeah, come on. Give me all you got.
Vadahai, who's one of the girls, wants to become an astronaut when she gets older, said, quote, I look forward to it when we will get a chance to name the asteroid. It can only be officially named after NASA, though, confirms the asteroid's orbit. So I guess they're going to let the girls name it. So that's cool.
I think that is the rule.
No one will see it coming because we're all looking at our phones. Sorry. Unless they look in the news, there's an asteroid hitting Earth. Look up. I'm busy.
She should get a scholarship to be an astronaut.
Yeah, NASA should pay for it.
Exactly. You go, look, you found it. You're
Right.
Anything to get her off the Earth, I'm in favor.
Really quickly, you guys, by the way, a little inside stuff. My dad just said that we'll be too busy looking at our phones. Last week, we were sitting outside eating lunch for Finn's birthday or half birthday or whatever, and it was raining on us.
Yes.
We were being touched by rain. And I go, it's raining out here. My dad goes, well, let me check. And pulls his phone out and goes, look, no rain. What are you talking about? And I go, there's drops on my shirt. You crazy man. What do you mean? He goes, well, look at my phone. It says there's no rain right here. I couldn't believe it.
Did you do that?
It was completely insane.
It was a brief shower that went away.
You're an insane person, is what it is.
He's such a nut.
Christy, if you read far enough in this article, it says, I love this new unit of measurement. It's the width of Arizona.
Oh,
I love stuff like that. Well, of course, 7 Arizonas. They always use stuff like that. They're very relatable. Well, let's, a million years from now, they'll have figured out how to get that thing. What in the movies, they always drive a spacecraft to it. And they steer it away.
Right, yeah.
Okay, well, and we'll hope COVID's done by then.
Yeah, these girls may find a cure before anybody else does.
Well, we'll be on COVID 71.
Okay, good for them. Now, when we come back, we have monkeys in the news, the kind with tails. Mm-hmm. And did you see the Stonehenge story?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of time left.
Okay, we'll try to squeeze that in.
Stonehenge.
Yeah, it's really interesting. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Keep us with you at all times. Get the Bob and Tom app now at your app store. State law.
Hi, Chick McGee here at the old compound. And they want me to tell you about BobandTom.com, where you can join and be a Bob and Tom VIP. And all the swell stuff that you get to be a part of because you're a VIP.
What kind of stuff?
All sorts of things.
Like what?
There are club meetings, and there are decoder rings, and secret handshakes. And also go to BobandTomStore.com, where you can get Bob and Tom hats and sweatshirts, and t-shirts, and shorts, socks. We have socks. I'm not sure about the socks. But BobandTomStore.com for Bob and Tom stuff, and then BobandTom.com to join the VIP. The VIP, you also get the Off the Air podcast. Come on by and visit, okay? BobandTom.com, BobandTomStore.com. San Francisco. WNBA winners last night, Indiana, Dallas, and Vegas. And the Dolphins say rookie quarterback Tua passed his physical. He reported to training camp he will practice without restrictions as he starts his bid to overtake veteran Ryan Fitzpatrick for the starting job. And the Big West Conference is postponing all fall sports through the end of the calendar year. The conference will determine later if conducting fall sports in the spring will be feasible. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Cubs trainer now comes out of the dugout, takes Schwarzenegger's temperature, gives a thumbs up, and we're ready to go. Posey adjusts the mask behind his mask, and here's the pitch. It's a comebacker to the mound. Cueto fields it, reaches for the hand sanitizer, disinfects the ball, and shovels it to first base.
Bob and Tom in the morning, and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, everybody, this is Jimmy Pardo. You recognize my voice from the show and my face from television. You are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedian Scott Dunn is here with us. Do you have any current thoughts on religion?
I'm pondering a religious question, and maybe you guys could help me with it.
All right.
Buddha, Jesus, and Muhammad.
Yeah.
Who do you think would be the funniest comedian?
Buddha.
Buddha has some big advantages. He's fat. People love the fat joke.
That's true.
Now, Jesus, though, I think Jesus would make a great nightclub comic.
You think?
Well, you remember the miracle where he turned water into wine?
Yeah. Sure.
This is clearly a guy who knows his stuff is funnier when people have been drinking.
Yeah.
I think he'd probably start off a little hacky, though. Hey, it's nice to be here. Just played a leper colony. Great audience. They laughed their butts off.
Thank you. Gotta have that.
Seriously, though, where is everyone tonight? I've drawn bigger crowds for a crucifixion.
Oh, wow.
Hey, let's hear it from my opening act, Peter. Not funny. Woo. After that set, I'm going to deny knowing you. Halfway through your act, Judas left to go hang himself.
Wow.
Hey, look, Herod's in the audience tonight. John the Baptist called. He wants his head back.
That's great.
My big concern with Jesus, though, as a comedian, could he handle a heckler?
I don't know.
I think he would start off okay. He'd be doing his bits, and a woman would yell, "Walk on water." He'd turn the other cheek. "Ma'am, I'm just doing new stuff tonight." And, he'd start his another bit, So my rabbi says, free fish, free bread, and you call yourself a prophet? Boo! Your new stuff sucks.
Walk on water.
Jesus snaps. Lady, here's some bread. Pretend it's my body and eat me. I've cast demons into hogs that were less obnoxious than you. If the town wants to stone you for being a whore, I will personally cast the first stone. The only awkward thing would be at the end. I think the audience would just sit there waiting because they know Jesus is going to encore.
Sure.
They just don't know when.
Hi, this is Augie Smith. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Jeff Rothman, so you're in.
Hey, 9:45 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy's got the forecast.
Q95, Fox 59 weather. Great day to be a duck. Rain and thunderstorms. Look for a high of 78. Cloudy tonight, low 67, and partly cloudy. Nice day tomorrow, high 81. Currently 74.
Thanks, Christy. Keep listening. Your shot at $100. Nope. $500. Nope. Your shot at $1,000 coming up multiple times today on Q95. Also, I forgot to mention this. The Bob and Tom Golf Outing. What does it involve? Well, it involves being at Top Golf. It's a benefit for the Riley Hospital for Children, presented by Yingling, and spread your wings that way. Details are at various social media platforms.
Cool.
But it's coming up on September 16th, a Wednesday afternoon, evening, to help out the Riley Hospital for Children. So it's a great cause, and it's fun. It's Top Golf. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Ace, there's Chick, I'm Tom. Josh, of course, sitting in the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair. Hi. Good time. What do you call those random gifts you just get for no reason?
Just because gifts.
A just because gift?
Yeah.
It's a good time for that. Just because she's behind the glass.
Yes.
We still love her. It's Christy Lee in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Willie G is over there.
Sorry.
Let's see now. Where am I? Oh, there's Pat Godwin. We can see him on the TV. Hi, Pat. Enjoyed your songs today very much. Pat's moving.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, is that right?
Big day, yeah.
Oh, okay. Big movie.
I'll get you that furniture as soon as I can.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You got a bed?
I'll get you nothing as soon as I can, Pat.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Pat, do you have utensils?
Cutco knife? No, I do not.
You don't have utensils?
No, I don't.
Pat, you do.
I do?
Yeah, I've got some for you.
Oh,
well, that's nice
thank
of you.
Yeah, Pat, same here. I'm bringing him out from
You're
Chicago.
the best,
tomorrow.
Willie. And
I
Josh.
give you nothing.
But I'm not going to bring them. I'm going to wait until you're moved in so you don't have to move them,
Okay.
Do you have sheets and towels and stuff?
I got 3 towels and a set of sheets.
One set?
That's fine.
Do you have one for your son's room,
One
too?
is enough, and one is enough for anyone.
What size bed do you have? I have a lot of sheets.
I don't know what they're called. It says something queenie or king.
Is it a queen?
I think it's a queen.
It's my daughter Lucy's old bed. I'll call her.
Yeah, if it's a queen, I have brand new sheets in the package. You can have them.
Oh, my gosh, in the package.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How much of that furniture over there is formerly Griswold Estate?
Now, is it a deep queen? Isn't there something like that where it's an extended?
A deep king.
That's an aging queen, I think
California
it's
king.
They have an extra long twin. That's what the dorms have.
Well, that's getting complicated.
Yeah, beds aren't. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on here. Actually, we got to do
more bed talk.
Today in history. Today in history.
Time now for Today in History.
Well, I can start with a story that's kind of got a historical reference.
What's that?
The origin of the giant stones at Stonehenge are finally been discovered with the help of a missing piece of the site, which was returned after 60 years. A test of the meter-long core was matched with the geochemical study of the standing megaliths.
Yes.
Archaeologists have pinpointed the source of the stones to an area 15 miles north of the Stonehenge site near Marlborough.
Isn't that wild?
Would have been a lot cooler, though, if it had been 1,000 miles away.
No, it'd have been a lot cooler if it was from the moon.
Well, ancient astronaut theorists
that's
suggest
right.
that these rocks were moved.
And those
Right.
guys, they're...
Don't you dare go.
They do important work.
Oh, they do. I'm sure they're wearing beepers.
They are doing important work.
Got a phone call coming in about those moon rocks that we built.
You know.
See how he is?
Yeah, I see.
You see how he is.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Dismiss.
Mom.
I found that if you eat moon rocks, you get rid of your COVID-19.
Oh,
I knew it.
Found a doctor that'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
You probably could.
Kind of hard to understand. But, let's see, where were we? Oh,
And now for things we learned.
already?
Why not some more
No,
history?
we didn't do history.
Why do you hold your horses?
1844, the first yacht race.
Oh, yeah, we got to get that in.
New York Yacht Club, started by John Cox Stevens.
Is this pretentious
Yacht race.
day in history? Or
Were they listening to Yacht Rock?
Even back then, yeah.
It's 176 years of douchebaggery.
And Air Supply.
They got Christopher Cross.
Bro, what's up? Hey, bro.
Let's see, what else? Is anything pleasant else that, no, that's really sad.
Any good birthdays?
Enter Sandman. There you go. Now we're talking. Released 1991.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Okay. In 2003, the last classic Volkswagen Beetle rolled off the line.
Oh, wow.
Oh, those were great cars. Happy birthday, Emily Bronte.
Oh, sure, yeah. Only just
I
one
didn't
of the
care for
Bronte
Emily.
sisters.
I like Charlotte.
You're more of a Charlotte fan?
Yeah, I'm Charlotte.
Okay.
And, of course, the great musician, Kate Bush.
Yeah, love her. Why?
Let me ask you something. Have you ever said that or mentioned any president, the last name of Bush, and not giggled?
No.
Has that ever happened?
I can't do it. Kate likes to play.
Yeah, go on.
Go ahead. Kate Bush, very popular in the 70s and early 80s, right?
Yes.
Kind of dropped off in the 90s.
Kind of ironic.
Yeah.
Or not. Maybe it's the exact opposite. It's time now to, what did we learn today?
Time now for Things We Learned, brought to you by Grainger. They've been doing it for 90 years. Visit Grainger.com for whatever you need, whenever you need it. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Pat got to see his new apartment yesterday.
It's stunning.
It's all electric. It's very clean for now.
Yep.
For now, stop that.
Okay.
It's a little embarrassing for a man of your age.
Apparently the...
filthy.
Apparently doubleheaders now in Major League Baseball will be 7 innings. Is this correct?
We don't know. Just being floated out there.
Oh, they haven't decided.
The second game will be 7 innings.
Okay.
We
I
know
see.
That's going to happen. That's already happening.
Sheesh.
I think that's going to happen.
And if it's tied in the 9th, they're putting a guy on second.
No, if it's tied in the 10th, they put a guy on the... They start the 10th. They start...
After
if they go to the 10th
Splitting
inning,
hairs,
they start a guy on second base.
And then if it's tied after 12, they do T-ball.
Do another thing we did.
If you don't catch a ball, they take your glove away.
That's right.
I do like that rule.
Oh, I like that rule.
Yeah, that's very good.
That's really good. There's another prosthetic leg story coming tomorrow.
Bated breath over here.
Can't wait.
No.
It's just
Truly can't wait.
mean to people that have prosthetic limbs, are you?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
see.
Spin it that way.
I think people know we're irritated with you. Okay?
Just amazing that in 48 hours we'd have 3 stories about lost prosthetic limbs. We saw a picture of Al Jackson's dad. He looks like Jimi Hendrix sitting in front of a Corvette.
Yeah. No, it was a Camaro,
That was
wasn't
a
it?
Corvair.
That was a Camaro. It was a 73 Camaro.
I thought it was a who gives a shit.
Yeah, it was a car.
Jeez.
You really,
God, people.
really escalated. And we did not get to our huge chocolate chip news.
Well, I didn't even have the chocolate chip news story.
Huge chocolate
Well, now you missed it. It's huge.
Oh, boy.
Just one big
No.
chip, right?
No.
And each cookie?
The engineers from the Silicon Valley have tackled the
Don't do
chocolate
it
chip.
now.
Okay, I definitely want to hear about it.
Oh, it's amazing. It's incredible science.
No one's
It
listening.
involves surface area, temperature. When we come back tomorrow, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.